Hello, chat. Hello. Nothing's happened. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong at all. Why, hello for the first time, my
Totally.
beautiful cast.
Whoa,
Wow.
guys! Hey, I haven't
Oh
seen
my
you in a
God.
while.
Hello. It's been a while.
But yeah, it feels like it's been.
I was molding. I'm like, why is this not working? And then it turned out it was because because the port, because Foundry's port is
Yeah,
30,000.
Trez, you just pull out the neuralizer from Men in Black. We're here. We got
We're
this.
here.
And now the four of us are gonna fuck around for a session. Let's go find the Rat King in the sewers.
Let's go steal stuff.
I don't have that prepared, so
don't worry. It's all
I have a
good.
lot of things prepared.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah. So, since now that we're all here, I'll give y'all the update of life. So I've moved to new location, and it was a nice 9-hour drive to get here. Let me tell you about. I'll give you the 2-minute rundown of the nightmare that it was moving here. So, first, the U-Haul that I want, which has gonna, have the trailer for the car, because we have 2 cars. So I was gonna drive a U-Haul with the trailer with my car on it the whole way here, and my wife is gonna drive the other car with the cats in it. Basically, is what's going on. The closest U-Haul, which is like literally like 2 minutes from my old house, they like told me like the day before, like, yeah, we don't have the U-Haul you want or the trailer. You're gonna have to go to this like 20-minute away U-Haul. I'm like,
ew.
Like, why can't you deliver that to the correct U-Haul? And they're like, yeah, we don't do that. I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever, fuck you. But I don't have a choice. I go there. They're like, oh, yeah, do you want us to hook up the trailer now or later? I'm just like, well, if we put it on now, is that gonna like interfere with, the fucking ramp or whatever for the movers? Because as I've learned from moving, hire movers, just do it.
Yeah.
It'll say, with the caveat, hire good movers. We'll get to that soon. And they're like, well, yeah, if you put it on now, it'll be in the way. But if you come back before like 6 p.m. tonight, we can put it on for you then. I'm like, okay, great. Sounds good. I'll get them to load everything up. Then we'll put the trailer on and we'll be good. Because the plan was to do it in 2 trips. We're going to stay halfway at a point. Like, we're going to stay in Knoxville for a night before continuing our trip. So I got the U-Haul at 11 a.m. Movers were supposed to be there like around 1 or 2. Movers didn't show up till fucking 7 p.m.
Ooh.
So that was a nightmare. And they're kind of weird in your face too. And they're like, basically head over like my shoulder and be like, oh yeah, here's how you give us a review. This is how you give us 5 stars. I'm just like, I'm way too uncomfortable for this. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna be here anymore. You can have your 5 stars. You're like creepy. Just like leave me alone. So they don't even load fucking everything too. Like they're there for like an hour and they're like, oh yeah, do you need anything from us? I'm like, well, are you gonna try and fit the rest of this stuff in? And they're like, well, it's it'll be a tight fit. I don't want to break your stuff. And like they, in quotes, move things around for me to make things more spacious or whatever. And yeah, that didn't do much. Basically, we found out that even though the U-Haul I got was appropriate for what U-Haul said on their site for the size of our apartment, it was not big enough for. All of our stuff. So we had to throw away stuff that we weren't planning originally on throwing away, which sucked. Including our giant IKEA bed frame that we just couldn't get down the stairs. That I don't think is their fault. But like, it was like we even taking it apart, which took forever. We just had no place to put it, so we couldn't take it with us. Which sucked because it was an expensive bed frame. It was nice too. And sorry, BMO. I'm yelling at my cat. I think she's trying to open she's trying to open cabinets in the kitchen. Stop trying to open cabinets in the kitchen, cat. He's like slowly walking my way. Like, what's up? What's wrong? Anyway, so since they're so late, and we have to throw away more stuff. We're just delayed so much, and the final cleaning of the place, we don't get done until like 2 a.m. And at this point, we're like, okay, all of our shit's packed up. Like, we don't have a bed right now. So we had to stay at a hotel in Indianapolis. I used to live in Indianapolis. And so we took the cats to a hotel with us. Let them out. They're just like, what's happening? They're freaking out. They're being crazy. Pixel is definitely fight or flight and was just like, I'm ready to run. But we gave they each had the harnesses and leashes and stuff, and I would just grab her and like hold her tight, and I had to hold her tight or she would claw the shit out of me because she's a little anxious one. BMO was kind of like, I'm not happy about this, but whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, next day, we finish our cleaning and removing the last stuff that was there. We don't leave until like 1 p.m. Because things were just like that bad. And we're like, okay, we're leaving at 1 p.m. We got to do this trip in one now. And by the time we get to the new place, it's gonna be too late to meet the landlord or whatever to get our keys. So we're gonna have to stay at a hotel in the next place. So we do the drive there. It's like raining the whole fucking time, which is a little daunting when you're driving a U-Haul with a towing a car as well. But it's fine. We get through it. I listened to like Dimension 20, Curse of Escape from the Blood Keep like the whole time. It was like the perfect length. We get there to the place, and we're like, okay. We're exhausted. It's just been 2 days of craziness. We let the movers know that the last mover screwed us over, so they'd have to meet us the next day. Which I guess the only nice thing about the mover contracts is that they only get paid if they help you move. Like, they need the code from you in order to get paid. So we stay at a hotel for the night, and since I'm dragging the U-Haul, I have the U-Haul in the car. So the parking lot's full, and I'm like, ask the person at the front desk, where should I park this? And they're like, oh, just park it on the street out there. There's some buses out there. Just park it in front or behind them, wherever there's room. We have security. We patrol the street. Everything's gonna be fine. Well, our bikes got stolen off the back, and this is stolen too because we arrived there at like 12:30 a.m. At the hotel. We're dead tired. We're exhausted from driving. It's torrential downpouring. So I don't know why anyone's out looking for bikes when it's torrential downpouring. But they stole our bikes, and I'm still figuring out how I'm going to be compensated by the hotel, if at all. Because of, they gave us a lot of assurances that everything was going to be fine. Luckily, everything else was locked, so the only thing that was taken was the bikes, which sucks, but, where we lived in Indy, we couldn't really use them much anyway, so, and even here, there's not really too many places to use them. So if something's going to be taken, I guess that's the best thing to be taken, but still sucks because they're expensive. And then we finally get to the new place, the movers move us in, and finally things are fine, but like, it was just like a terrible fucking 48 hours of moving. And that's basically it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something that was traumatic, because there's plenty of traumatic things, or not traumatic, but like just angering
Tres, you
things.
you had a few similarities to our last big move.
Yeah.
We also had we were very late on stuff. We also, in a torrential downpour, made it there at the last second, and they're like, "Oh, we can't let you in today. You have to come back tomorrow morning." And we were like, "Oh, great!" With animals and everything.
Yeah.
It's never fun.
Nope. But we're in a new place. I got to meet my professors already. Chatted with them. We actually just hung out for 5 hours, which I was not expecting to happen. Because I went to the school that I'm going to be attending, and was like, oh, I went to the admissions office. I'm like, hey, I'm going here in the fall. I don't know if you remember me from my correspondences. I would love, if possible, to get a tour of the place because I didn't get to visit, and things appeared to be locked because wife and I, we went and walked around the campus and tried to get into buildings that were relevant. And they're like, yeah, sure, here. And they took us like the day after, and they're like, oh yeah, we got a hold of the head of your program, the professor that you've been talking with. He's gonna come down, and so's actually like the other professor who's gonna be. So apparently the way things work is I'll be taking lessons with the head of the program next year, and then this year I'm with the other guy. I guess that's just how they do things. But we just sat there in a soundstage, in the back room of a soundstage, which was fucking awesome. Talked movies and music for like 5 hours, which was really cool. So, and I'm going to be getting coffee with him again sometime next week. But anyway, life is now more or less relaxed and back to normal. The apartment looks pretty fucking nice because we fixed it up, and thankfully for my wife's new job, we can afford to buy things to replace the things that we had to throw away. So all is good. I'm going to now take this last bite of sandwich, and we will begin the D&Ds.
I've also been eating this whole time too, so it works out.
Well, I forgot to eat because I was working on the goddamn foundry thing.
No, that's a mood. I fully get you there.
All right.
The amount of times Koi makes food for me while I'm running game, and then I just take 2 bites, and then it goes cold.
Yep.
Let's make it a comedy episode, guys. Let's get trapped in like an elevator or something.
Every episode has potential for a comedy episode.
That's true.
Marvel episode?
Beach episode?
Well, we killed that
Is this
guy.
the episode where we get
totally
stuck and
under.
reminisce on other things that happened?
That totally didn't happen.
All right. I think I have everything ready on my end. Finally.
Yes.
Phone over here. All right. Last time on the Aftermaths, the party arrived in Cereus and discovered that this city's rather religious, very much so. And I'm actually gonna get rid of those guys for now. And we met Clove's sister, who is a full-fledged Inquisitor and has the nickname of the Rose Inquisitor because of her beauty and ferocity, which happens to also be the name of his other sister, and I totally did not get them mixed up.
Like if we
At
want
one
to
point.
wreck on it, like we're gonna
No.
like,
It's fun.
re-swap them.
Honestly, this
It's all good.
this is gonna lead to comedic moments later. I'm good with it. This is gonna be great.
Let's go.
Everyone has those family members that have like
the party
exact
caught the
same name.
tail end of a service that sorry, my cat really wants my attention right now. The tail end of a service given by the high priestess. What is her name? Solar. Okay, I was right. Solar. I was doubting myself. High priestess Solar, and she gave a sermon that y'all weren't the biggest fans of. Basically, it's like evil is out there. If you see people doing evil or suspect them of doing evil, tell the church and we'll take care of it. Or like, rat on your fellow man. Kind of things that aren't great. And when we left this episode, Clove's sister, Bella, just left, and she happened to see that a couple things caught her eye. She noticed the dark god that one of our party seems to be close to, Aranis. but probably more importantly was drawn to she's
Holy symbol.
holy symbol. Thank you. Hold on. She's holy symbol, which has been damaged and altered to look like the holy symbol of Ladar, but while clearly being once a holy symbol of Solrata. This, of course, is not. It was done by the machinations of She's gilded hand, which they do not have complete control of, it would seem. And when we ended the episode, Oleandra saw that same individual who tried to pickpocket her peeking at the party from the tavern next door. And that's where we will begin. Let me
Do you
find
guys
some
think like?
tunes.
Do you guys think she would be killer with some hand puppets and shadow puppets?
I don't know. I don't think wings would, be great for that.
Well, their gilded hand could probably transform. Who knows?
I feel like Marlo would do some killer puppet shows.
Oh hell yeah, Marlo would be making some crazy like shadow puppet and shit.
Oh yeah.
He'd be like, and this is the heat death of the universe.
Wow. What is the party going to do? I believe we ended with Oleandra letting you guys know, or saying something to the effect of, I guess we have to go in the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Because she pointed out the guy that tried to steal from her.
Mm-hmm.
Aranis will look around like, well, I'm down for that.
Are we going to ask
hotels
politely
like
or
hours
just
away, so
sort of intimidate them, or?
I've been told to behave, so we'll just question them why they would try to steal.
Yeah, I guess we did just get into town. We don't want to ruffle feathers off the bat.
And just tell them not to do it again, or if they're a part of a guild or something, tell them not to steal from us while we're in town.
Well,
And
for
drinks.
me-
Drinks are nice.
I'll let you all take the lead on this one then. I don't think I'm intimidating.
I don't have to be too intimidating. Pats Clove on the shoulder.
I've seen you melt a guy before, Clove. So
I look at
suppose that's right.
Joe. You coming, Joe?
Oleandra says, I'll get us a table.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she will sit down next to Oleandra.
Oh wait,
So this
no,
man with
he
the
said-
green
Oh, and he looks at
scarf.
Joe, you first.
Guy.
What?
You first. I can't go in.
Okay.
And then Aranis comes in, taking a bit of a breath, like of relief, as like the last person goes through the door.
As you guys enter the tavern, which bonus points, who can remember the tavern's name?
Oh, I do.
What is it?
Again, I
Sin
know
or
it's-
something.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
The Sippin' Sinner, the Den of Sin,
The Sinner's
Sin
Respite.
City.
Dinner.
Clove gets the bonus points
Sinner's
today.
Respite.
The Sinner's
Oh.
Respite.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
100% guessed, so.
Well,
Oh.
as you enter the Sinner's Respite, it is a kind of dank and dirty place. As you open the doors, you're like bombarded with like the scent of like tobacco and stale alcohol, dried beer, maybe some hints of like of food notes, but they're like almost drowned out completely by the smell of smoke almost.
This is perfect.
And you see that the tavern is doesn't have too many patrons at the moment. You see a goblin sitting at the door at near a door to your right. The barkeep is eyeing you guys, waiting for someone to approach and possibly order something. Who's just cleaning glasses with a very dirty looking rag. Some glasses appear almost even more dirty after he's cleaned them. And then you see the person, the strange individual who bumped you in the when entering the city, kind of looking away, just sipping a drink at the counter. Gel, I would like you to make me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Okay.
Gel, when this individual takes a drink, their sleeve, they're wearing very loose clothing. They have their hood up. Everything that they're wearing either appears to be like a size or more too big. Everything's kind of like held together with like belts to keep things from just falling. This person does not seem to have that much wealth or going for them. And as they take their drink, their sleeve slides down, and you catch a tattoo on their arm. Let me close all of these tabs about port forwarding so I can get to the things that are actually useful for me. The tattoo reads EM-MA-13.
Oh no.
E what?
EM, M as so E as in Ethan, M as in Mama, dash M as in Mama, and then A as in Apple dash 13.
Okay. Joe, look at that. Kind of look at them.
They will quickly kind of like pull their sleeve up and kind of like, try and act nonchalant, but, even they can sense the party's gaze at them.
Joe will just look at everyone and go, I don't think we need to confront him or anything.
I mean, he didn't actually take anything, right? So
It's more so a warning for the future. And we don't know if he's affiliated with any guilds that can pass information about marks.
Well, if they're affiliated with guilds, maybe we shouldn't threaten their member.
No, we don't threaten. I want to know why, and I also want them to ensure
Because
that
we're
we won't
new
be...
to town and we look like easy targets.
Wow, you're more intense about this than I would imagine. Do I notice like the visible change in attitude with Gel?
Why don't you roll me an insight check, and then Gel, you can roll me either persuasion or deception, if you want to.
Oh, okay. I actually have good deception, so yes.
That's pretty good.
Aranis, Gel seems just like, it's been a long day. The church thing was weird. The dealing with, Clove's sister was like cool at first and then kind of got weird at the end. Everyone's just, tired from the journey, and, that's probably what's going on.
And perhaps we don't intimidate. I do want to figure out what their deal is, though.
Of course.
And what for you? Oh, Marlo?
I was
there
gonna
he
start
goes.
the bar.
The barkeeper
Is there a menu or anything
walk
on
up.
the table?
What can I get for you?
Oh, I love
I'll
him.
have your finest swill for my friends over there. I don't know if the Aarakocra is old enough to drink. Hey, she, do you drink?
I'm card. It's fine.
Aranis goes up next to Marlo. Do you have wine?
Oh god.
If not, that's all right. Your finest, whatever you got. Something strong.
Swill.
Yeah.
We gold piece. Go and
Okay.
Oh, and Bucky, one for my friend at the end of the bar. He points at the this gentleman.
The secret member of Blue Man Group. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be a gold piece per.
Her? Jeez. It's a fancy establishment.
I pay gold from
Only the finest. And he slams cups down. You know, you can see, like, you're not, these, like, two of the glasses have, like, lipstick stains on them still. You don't know, which is surprising because looking or doing a brief sweep, nobody in here is even wearing lipstick. Not even the woman in the corner. So that, you don't know how old that stain is. It's, give me a perception check for this is for taking in the all the glory that is this swill that you ordered.
It's amazing. It's practically perfect.
With a 15, you don't think it will poison you, but yeah, that's probably the best you can hope for. It smells bad. You taking a sip. Doesn't taste very good. You can't even tell what kind of ale it's trying to be. You can tell it's alcoholic, but other than that, it's like not great.
It's perfect.
The bartender will say, "Brewed it myself. Finest,
Oh, good to know.
finest ale you come by in these parts."
How much did you pay, Nakura?
A gold piece for Aranis's ale. Yeah.
Then, so I'll do, just count here then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1 because I don't know if she can actually drink or not. So 5.
Oh, I can drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then,
he-
all right. So
Trust me, he
Nice.
goes through barrels.
I just didn't know if how race because you're how old she? Or it's fine. And he'll
In human years,
full
I'm
arm-
plenty old.
full big lanky arms, carrying all the tankards like a pro. Here you go. Big ones,
Roll me
man.
an athletics check since you're carrying them all at once. We'll call this DC 7.
7? Okay. I can
DC
still
7
play,
athletics.
Athletics. Nope.
Marlo, with a 5, so you're 2. We'll say 2 glasses fall and shatter on the ground. Like, oh, we got need more glasses.
Aaron holds on to his still, like, at the table, and he'll nod.
I'll clean it up later. It's fine.
You're good. Aranis will go
And-
over to the Blue Man.
I should have brought out the arms.
Angle will see that and kind of start getting up.
Getting up and moving
Ernest.
over.
Yeah, Aranis
Yeah.
looks at the man. Good day.
You're talking to the person above you.
Yeah, the person. Yeah.
They say, "Are you talking to me?"
Yes.
The bartender Hamlin will slide a drink down to the person at the end, who will grab it and say, "It's on them." There you go. And goes back to in quotes cleaning glasses. The strange individual will take the beer and say, "Well, I wasn't expecting this. Can I help you with something?"
Yes, I was wondering why you were watching us outside from the window and why you attempt to steal from my friend over there. I'm not angry, I'm just
Make
curious.
me, Ernest. Everyone actually can make me a perception check.
Yeah.
Uh,
12. Damn, Jill, you're rolling hot tonight.
Gel's
on
is Gel. You notice as Aranis accuses the individual of stealing, the people at the other table look at each other and start like whispering rapidly.
can I? hear any of their
with
whispers?
your perception, you do see they appear to have a religious iconography about them. These individuals quickly excuse themselves. They leave money on the table and they leave the establishment.
No, I only ask because...
Well, that's could you fucking new people. Okay. So I tried to see if you had anything on you. So what? You gotta announce that to the world, do you?
Oh, my mistake. I have a volume problem. But to bump into us on the street trying to, is one thing, but to watch us from the window afterwards, that raises more suspicion on your end. We're not your
I think you guys are the
individuals.
ones that are highly suspicious. Newcomers and they put up like quotes like newcomers to the city, like one that looks just like that Inquisitor lady who just came by.
Must be coincidence, but I understand, but you made yourself more suspicious to us, and we wanted to make sure there weren't any further chances for problems.
Well,
Do
I
you
guess
need-
that depends. How many times have you been to Cereus lately? You just come and go from the capital? What's your deal?
I am a member of the Crimson Sect.
That doesn't mean anything to me. That doesn't answer my question.
I'm a blood hunter, monster hunter by trade. But I haven't traveled to the capital in a while. And here, I don't know if I've been through here. My memories are foggy, to say the least. But
You would have no memory of coming to this place.
yeah, so he just nods. I don't want any issues. I want you just
Roll
to
me
show
a
we were not.
persuasion check to persuade.
Yep. And I'll also be taking out some gold.
Let's see. Jell, you can also help persuade or give advantage if you would like.
Aranis will kind of move a little bit so like he can see Gel and just nod and look at Gel.
Gel's gonna move a little bit more behind Aranis, but also just kind of give a minor thumbs up behind. So persuasion?
Persuasion, yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Gel. We both rolled the same thing. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you people are, but outsiders coming to Ceres, that doesn't fucking happen. This is during the rain season too? No. I don't believe any of this for a goddamn moment.
Well,
Well,
okay. Well, you're acting a little off. We're sorry we approached you.
I just
Jell, I'm going
yeah.
to
Oh, sorry, I
message you
apologize.
on Discord because I have an
Oh,
important
no.
question for you.
Oh god. Okay.
but yeah, Aranis will just look at the man. Well,
Oh god.
some coin and you can stop asking questions. Leave us alone. Does that sound good to you?
Oh god. That is a good. Oh.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
All right.
That's very ominous.
Oh well. Let me. God. Yeah.
Yes?
Oh no, he's giggling.
What you gonna do, Jell?
Joe's just gonna. Oh god.
Do it, whatever it
can
is.
I-
Give
can
in to
I-
chaos.
Can I insight this?
Absolutely. Roll me an insight.
You know, it just hit me that they're both blue.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad my hot streak is carrying over.
Hey!
With regard, I'm making an educated guess here on what you're trying to insight. You don't think that they are associated with that anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a feel of if they're on edge the same way Gel would feel on edge about things.
They do
If
appear.
that makes sense.
They definitely appear on edge, and like even the way that they've been talking to you, they've had like one hand on the table, their other hand you can't see, but you assume is like probably clutching a dagger or something like that, waiting for somebody to make a move.
Valid.
Like they seem on edge and ready to, fight or flight, come what may be. There's like, yeah, they it doesn't seem like they bought what you guys have said so far.
Gel
That's
is
fair.
gonna put a hand on Aranis's shoulder, step to the side, and look at Aranis and go back to the table.
Okay.
Ooh. I almost want like you to roll intimidation because Gel's never done anything like that before. That's like that. I'm like, roll me intimidation with advantage. I just want to see. This is like just to see.
Go for it.
I am proficient. There we go. Okay. Oh, nope. It's still Gel. It's still hard for him to. He still has that. Aranis still sees him as a silly blue guy.
It happens.
It's up to you, Aaron. You can either roll yourself or choose to go back to the table.
I'll just look at Gel. And I'll lean in, just make him consider what we're offering. Coin to leave us alone, not have others look into our business. And I'll go to the table.
Yeah, Gel will kind of move where Aranis was, closer to the bar, and will kind of lean in a bit and whisper, I know you're scared, but we're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, well, I've heard that plenty of times. I don't even know who you are.
Gel's gonna pull back their clothing and show a mark on their arm and say, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, is this bad?
Roll me
This man might freak the fuck
once
out.
more.
He might freak out.
Haven't we learned about showing weird markings on our bodies to other people?
Yeah.
Yes, I learned to
as
do
Marlo's-
it.
Mar-
Thank you,
Marlo-
Marlo.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
I
Get
learned from
an
the
at
best.
20.
Oh God.
Get a 16. That's pretty good.
Okay.
With the 16, they'll look at you and say, "Holy shit! I didn't think anybody else got out." They will visibly relax and they'll sort of hop down and extend a hand. I'm Emma.
Engel, but everyone calls me Gel now.
Yeah, I got you. Well, shit, I didn't know. When did you get out? How did you get out? I thought I almost died getting out.
Then it seems like we had a similar experience.
Oh, fuck. That's crazy. Okay, you... Ham? She'll call the bartender. Ham?
Their name's Ham.
Love it.
His name's Hamlin, but we call him Ham.
Oh, that's
okay.
yeah, that's cute.
What? I think these guys need to see the boss. I think we can trust him. Well, all right. Let him know. And he'll look to the goblin who's just like, all right, okay, it's fine with me, whatever. Emma will say, I'll be right back. Y'all hang tight. And
do they look? Yeah. So do they look? Does this look like sus at all, or
they
is
look excited. Like,
okay?
you showing them that tattoo seems to have given them. You see like a spark of like what looked like, like hope in their eyes.
Okay. Jill will walk back to the table.
That seems to have went well.
Yep.
What did you just talk about?
Oh, yes, hello?
Oh,
Okay.
go on.
What was that?
Oh, it's okay. Don't. I'll follow up later.
Oh.
Okay.
Stuff turns out we have some common background, so
Wait, are you related?
Oh, no.
That was a long pause.
Insight check.
Jill really had to think.
Roll me insight.
I'm curious. Okay, I believe you.
Jill will just kind of do that full body, like, oh, okay, cool.
So, Clove, is like everyone in your family famous, or are you the black sheep? No offense.
Well, my parents started out as farmers, and then they're like, they kind of got swept up into being trade moguls. As strange as
Yeah.
it sounds,
The
was
young
over
family
sort of a-
became rich.
like a rags to riches sort of thing. Yeah.
Mm.
remember- Yeah, I remember
So, yeah.
It had to
so
be
one
big
of-
rags.
More like blankets, I guess. But my older sister is due to inherit the business. When I got sort of interested in magic, I got sent off to sort of a boarding school to learn. And then, the last I heard, my little sister was interested in, the divine, and saw what happened when we just met.
So, are you the oldest?
I'm the middle.
Oh, that's
Ah.
never fun.
I mean,
Ah.
our parents are lovely. And, I don't, feel bad.
Mm.
About,
Then-
being a
Then
middle
again, I am
child.
an only child.
One
As far as
second, I'm
I
going to give
know.
my cats some food. You guys continue talking.
Oh, absolutely. But
Yeah, but I'm a little. The Inquisitors are sort of intense.
yeah, we've had some run-ins. Me and
Yeah, she
Inquisitors
really
before.
gave- She the stink eye, huh?
Yeah,
Might
not
be-
only she's an Inquisitor, but apparently she's, flying up the ranks. That's
Ugh.
a lot to take in.
That can be
Yeah.
a bit much, moving faster and doesn't give you much time to breathe. But if she's a fast-paced person, then perhaps that works for her. Does it worry you at all?
It worries me in the sense that, like, just the Inquisitors as a whole, I feel like act before thinking a lot of times, or
Mhm.
rather, they've already made up their minds about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And, maybe are a little bit quick on the draw.
For certain. Like I said, I've had some run-ins with them on some hunts.
I mean,
They're very tense people to encounter on the road. One of the
but it's
reasons...
also-
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Hopefully nothing too bad, right?
They... Similar incidents as the one we found near the Shepherd's base. Hunts that they wanted my help in, and I couldn't do it personally. And questioning my traveling nature on the road alone, back when I had a lantern, which was a long while ago, before the incident.
The party, you guys keep chatting for what seems like 10-15 minutes before the door opens and Emma comes out and says, all right, go. You guys go on inside. The guildmaster will see you now.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You really did do something.
Yeah. Very good job.
Maybe we should make you our party face from now on.
Oh,
Joke. The store right here?
Yep. The
Aaron
homunculus
is
just melds through the wall.
He's in the walls!
As
He's in the
everyone
goddamn wall!
kind of goes through, Gel's gonna kind of whisper to Emma, just let's keep things quiet. The others don't know.
Oh, I ain't saying shit.
What did you guys do?
Gel will just smile.
And Emma will follow. The door will close
Clove!
behind you.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Clove isn't in? Clove was finishing a sandwich that the party didn't order.
Oh no, he has
Oh,
pastrami all over. Damn it,
Collided with
Clove.
the wall and
That's gonna be hard to get out.
I'm not that fat.
The door closes. Emma closes the door behind you.
No, like you got pastrami in your fur. You cleaned it.
And you see this individual.
Oh dear, he looks cool.
Okay.
You see a gnome at the desk who is heavily smoking. The smoke is scent is very familiar, as it's what's been permeating throughout the bar. And the gnome will say, "Well, if this ain't something, not every day we get wanted adventurers coming straight to the Thieves Guild."
Wanted.
He will nonchalantly like toss his Thieves Guild symbol on his desk and like kind of lean back.
I knew it.
Welcome
What do you?
to the Cereus Thieves Guild, or what's left of it.
Can you backpedal there, Mr.
Bilston. You can call me Bilston.
What do you mean wanted?
Why, by the very nature of the word. You're wanted by the Capital Thieves Guild, dead or alive.
Oh yeah, we are.
bird
That's
people.
true.
Oh yeah, the assassins. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Aranis taps and says, "Oh yeah, that's right. People did try to kill us."
Yep. Interesting. Well, this
Props
ain't
to
the
you not
capital.
poisoning us.
This ain't the capital, and I got other shit to deal with. But perhaps we can help each other out. Now, I don't
Interesting.
know why you're wanted, and I don't really fucking care, to be honest. But like I said, we have shit to deal with here. And perhaps we can arrange a little bit of a quid pro quo. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm really good at that. Brandish's nails.
You're a weird one.
He is.
You don't
worry
even know the
about it.
half of it.
I have
Sits
a
in chair
small-
backwards, cool style.
Small little question.
What's your question?
How much is this bounty on our heads?
Oh yeah, we don't know that part.
Good question.
At the moment, not much. It's more internal. Now, if the capital... So, only the Thieves Guild is after your heads, not the capital proper. if that makes sense. If you were wanted by, the clergy or whatnot, then we'd have a number, and then there wouldn't be much I could do for you then. But, since it's internal, well, I could look the other way and send out some misdirection. As I understand it, y'all are headed to the capital.
We are.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows what direction you're coming from? I can get my feelers out there and get any would-be assassin to look in the wrong place.
Oh, I see. Misdirection.
Now, that being said, you're fucked once you get to the capital, but, capital's gonna be the safest place for you, not the road.
That's true. They sent the... We know the name of the assassins, correct? The Ravens?
Yes, the part of the guild that was sent after you was part of their assassin order, which was known as the Ravens.
Yep. They sent the Ravens after us and everything.
Yeah, I heard. I'm surprised to see you here, which is promising.
Stronger.
Because, boy, do we need help.
Okay.
So, you've been in Cereus less than a day. I'm sure you've discovered by now how influential the church is here.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't always that way, but it is now. And well, our guild numbers are dwindling fast. What used to be a thief caught stealing, spend a couple days in jail, week tops, and they'd be right back getting up to whatever business they like. Now, with the church, the quote-unquote undesirables seem to be disappearing. There's not much of us left in the guild.
Maybe they're just really good at hiding.
Well, the ones who are good at hiding are the ones that are still here.
How would you?
And
know
he'll
they're
nod to Emma.
I mean, we caught her. Them.
Yeah, Emma will
So-
say, "They them, thank you."
Yeah. So, thank
Thumbs
you.
up.
Yeah, well, you're not the same as the average city folk. Average city folk, they're not going to pay attention to someone like Emma, but adventurers who are used to this kind of thing, yeah, it's a bit easier for you, I guess. Regardless, people are disappearing. And I don't know why, which is unnerving. We at the guild pride ourselves in having information, knowing the ins and outs of everything within the city. And I can tell you the ins and outs of everything within the city, except for one place.
The church.
Precisely.
Mm.
Now, I suspect the church is not as holy and clean as it seems to be. But I have no proof. And getting into the church is not the easiest thing to do. Well, if you're not going for a service, that is.
Yeah.
Probably the most guarded building in this city. People go in at night to pray, but, that's just more eyes on the inside to see a strange person walk in, go up the stairs to snoop around. Which is precisely what I want you all to do.
And I assume you do not want us to come into conflict with any clergymen or priests. You would rather be a quiet operation.
Oh, it's quiet is a must. There's nothing I can do for you or for myself if you get caught. And like it or not, the High Priestess is untouchable. As much as I would like to have her head on a spike, if I ordered that, well, there goes the guild in Cereus. And probably a religious reckoning would come right after. Just too many followers, too many... well, you name it. He takes like a long drag of his pipe.
I know what you mean. So, what kind of information would you have us look for? Do you think your agents are just captured, or are they for certain dead?
I'm one to assume the worst until proven otherwise. But we can hold on to hope. Gel especially, everyone can roll me perception checks as he says that.
5.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Clove,
Clove got
as
us.
Bilkston says, that he usually assumes the worst until proven otherwise. You see Emma's face kind of like drop, the impression that it gives you is that perhaps someone close to Emma is no longer here. Maybe were like taken to jail and disappeared.
I have another small little question.
Yeah.
You're speaking quite frankly about the church and how you are not enjoying their new presence.
Skunky, are you able to turn yourself up a little bit? You're a little quiet and I have you maxed.
I can adjust stuff a little bit. There
Thank
we
you.
go. Is that
Oh,
any
beautiful.
better?
Yeah.
Well, what was I saying? You've been speaking quite frankly about the church and how, you're not enjoying their new presence. You probably can guess what I'm gonna ask next. I'm gonna gesture down to my centaur self. Any of this coming from a particular centaur?
Surprisingly, the arrival of your sister has been the best thing to happen for us. Disappearances have slowed to a halt since her arrival. So if it makes you feel better, it doesn't appear like she's involved.
And you think this is because of her presence that it stopped? Like, it's not just a coincidence?
It could be coincidence, but a High Inquisitor arriving at the city, spending that much time in the church, it's gotta mean something. We've had plenty of Inquisitors roaming the city, but ever since she showed up, it's mainly just been her. I haven't really seen too many.
Alright,
Which has
well,
only made me more suspicious, because you would think other Inquisitors would want to meet or would pay their respects to a High Inquisitor. There's too many funny things going around.
Well, you're asking quite a lot of us to potentially make an enemy out of the church ourselves. What would, we get in return?
Well,
You get a clear path to the capital,
mm-hmm.
at least from assassins. Beasts or whatever, I can't help you with that. But,
Right.
like I said, the capital hasn't exactly been helping us out in our plight, so I'm not keen to throw them a bone either. And to be fair, I don't know for sure that the church has anything to do with this. I just suspect highly.
Right.
But they also want us gone. So what I would like from you is to find either evidence of the church's wrongdoing and bring it back to me, or find whatever evidence they have against us, against the tavern, against the Thieves Guild. Bring it back so we can prepare and act accordingly.
Okay. I'm sure we want to discuss about this in private. Looks at Clove, because and she, because I know like this for them specifically would probably be very.
This is as private as you're gonna get. Outside these doors, the church has ears everywhere. And we'll say, yeah, in case you didn't notice, the people at the other table who just coincidentally left when you called me a thief.
Yeah,
I don't
know
these things. But got it. Understood.
They won't be will they be a problem? People?
Depends. It depends on how many are gonna be in overnight vigil in the church. Might get lucky, there might be a few. If you're quiet enough, maybe you can make it up and down without them noticing.
True.
Otherwise, well, if you're unlucky, he like kind of chews his pipe a bit. If you're unlucky, well, we're all fucked. But that being said, if you're caught, nothing I can do for you. If the High Priestess sees you, definitely nothing I can do for you.
Understood.
And if you happen to be a rat, well, I can guarantee you won't survive that night in jail.
Last I checked, I was humanoid.
Good.
Question. So, how many stories would you say the church is?
Yeah, that's a good question. Is it one or is it two stories? Or
The church has 3 stories, but the last story is just the bell tower.
fair.
There, you know, you can get a visual of the bell tower. There ain't nothing there but bells.
Okay. And are there windows on the second floor?
There are,
Okay, good to know.
except for one corner, which is interesting.
Oh. What corner?
The southwest.
Oh. Okay. I just, in case what we need to, jump out.
It
of the
doesn't
window
really matter.
or-
We can't see anything from down here anyway, but
Yeah. So,
I would imagine it's some sort of storage up there. Worth noting, the High Priestess does live in the church as well. So,
they look
I suggest you don't wake her. They're quite scary. If they weren't scary, they'd be dead, or I wouldn't be worrying about them.
So, idea, what if we stole the thing in the bell that makes it ring? So then they can't gather any. I don't know if it would do anything, but
I feel
Be
like
kinda
that'd be
funny.
quite heavy. So, I look at Aaron.
I don't think that would solve the overall problem.
Yeah, Aranis looks at She and Clove, How do you feel about this? I know this is your sister is an inquisitor, and
Yeah,
I know you are a servant. You are a shepherd of Sol Rada.
I know many of you have done what you needed to in the past, is the vibe I've gotten. But I was on an adventure last month, and I'm not like I've already done a lot of things I didn't think I would ever do this past few weeks. But I do worry it sort of puts me on a collision course with my sister.
That would be the plan. Would make sure that you wouldn't. Ideally,
Yeah.
your sister seems innocent. They stopped their activities when she arrived.
Yeah, if if it's not the whole system that's corrupt, but rather corrupt individuals in the system, just an idea, but perhaps cluing her in is an idea.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, they're two separate entities. This Church of Sol Rada and the Inquisitors. So yeah, they probably want to be. Yeah.
We need
that
a
makes
bit more. We need to act quickly, not slowly.
It makes sense to me.
If you tell an Inquisitor there's something wrong in their church, they're gonna go the long way to deal with it.
Exactly.
It'll take days or weeks to talk to the clergy, the high priestess.
That's probably why they're afraid.
We need action before this town's fully unsalvageable.
Yeah, I was also just saying, yeah, that's probably why they're afraid, is because it's two separate entities. Yeah, we should definitely. I promise you, we're not supposed to come into conflict with anyone. This could be a quick mission. We have individuals that are skilled in that regard. And should things come to blows, no one will die.
If things come to blows, you're probably fucked, to be honest.
Mm.
But we will assist as needed. Emma will run a bit of a diversion for y'all. Assuming you're good for tonight, Emma can get caught putting some graffiti on the church. That could be easy enough to get the guards to chase them for a bit.
They won't hurt them, right?
Nah, they won't catch Emma. Emma will wink. I'm pretty good at what I do.
Seems like it.
All right.
I'm interested.
I have nothing better to do in this town, so yeah, I'm in.
She will say, I don't think I should steal from the church, but I'm not going to stop you guys from doing what you think you need to do. I just don't want Sol Rada to be more angry with me.
That's understandable.
Oleandro will say, I'll make sure she is okay.
Convenient.
Convenient, yeah. Oleandro will say, I also feel like I have urgent business with the Merchants Guild. I want to... Well, I have a quest given to me by Sebastian, and I need to make sure that I'm staying up with that.
Of course. We will need to go get healing potions then. Or, looks at Bilston, could you perhaps provide, on top of your deed for us, these are our healers, or can you point us in the right direction to purchase healing potions?
Well, you shouldn't be fighting anybody.
Just in case. I am paranoid.
Yeah. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. 15. Not bad.
Bilston will kind of roll his eyes a bit. All right, let me see what I got here. He will open up some drawers and kind of like fiddle around. And he will pull out... he'll pull out one greater healing potion.
Good.
This is all I got. As for going to a potion shop, well... by now they're probably closed.
That's fair. This should help us greatly if we come to blows.
Yeah.
Which, hopefully, we do not.
If you do come to blows, get the information. Do not. If you end up killing the High Priestess, there's no place that the light above won't fucking find you. They will hunt you for the rest of your days.
Yeah, hopefully we don't.
So...
hopefully.
Aaronus is a pragmatist. He's like, if it happens, it happens.
Pregnant? What?
No, pragmatic. He's pragmatic.
Oh, you're pregnant. Congratulations.
No,
Mazel's off. Anyway.
he's just like, if it happens, oh well. All right.
If you have to knock her out, well, deliver the goods before you run.
Understood.
And boy, do I mean it when I say run.
Yeah.
Because you'll need all the head start you can get.
So is the priestess strong, or is she just... does she have a lot of influence?
This whole city's under her thumb. Should something happen to her, someone will replace her for sure. And they'll send their followers or whatever after you immediately.
Yes.
It won't be hard to figure out who did the deed.
Okay, but is she strong? Like, should we be worried?
Oh yes, she doesn't even seem human.
Well, I suggest you don't wake her up then.
Yeah. All right, lads. Are you ready to go destabilize the church with information?
Sure. Real quick, Mr. Bilston, sir, do you have like a spare like symbol of Solrada lying around at all?
We keep one by the bar because, well, we kind of have to in this town. You'll find most establishments have a symbol of Solrada somewhere. As for a spare, fuck no.
I can whip up some magical inscription thing.
All right.
Southern.
New actor. Oh, who's this hot new talent coming on?
Oh, I think it was just I had Emma selected, but I was rolling that to see to see a thing, and now I've determined the thing, and I am preparing.
Me and the boys at 3 a.m. stealing from the corrupt church.
Potentially corrupt.
Because like I can like change how I look, but like in case I need to like present something, I can't like take it off of me. So like if I had a real one, I could like show it, you know. So that's just what I'm after.
I think I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Do you already have like a necklace or something?
Marlo, no.
Okay. I'll go over to like your glove and I'll just kind of hold it for a second. Channel some magic into it, and when I pull away, there's like a faintly glowing magical emblem on the glove
Oh wow.
with magical tinkering.
Wow.
Oh wow. Could you always do that, Clove? That's really cool.
Yeah, that just hasn't really come up.
Can you like put some like flames on my clothes or something?
I couldn't make them move,
Guy
but
Fieri flames.
I can make it smell like a fire.
Oleandra
Oh,
will walk over to Marlo and hand Marlo her thieves' tools.
Hey.
Or it can be like a static fire,
Um,
animated. But...
Thank you. I don't really. Okay.
Well, you might need it.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone else know how to use these at all?
No.
They're
Angle?
pretty similar to my tinker's tools. So
I know tinkering, but
I have alchemy tools.
Clove is
Oh,
proficient.
okay.
Enough.
All right. Well, thanks. I mean, I guess I'm pretty good with my fingers, so maybe I'll be good at it. I don't know.
you
I
can
mean-
always
I
just
guess we'll need it.
break things open.
I
Yeah,
do
I
have the
can do
ability
that.
to light my blades on fire and just melt through
I-
locks slightly. Not all the
Joe will
way.
kind of look at the four of us and will just kind of be like, I don't know if we're gonna be the sneakiest.
We
Oh, I'm
can.
sneaky. Trust me.
But
No. Yeah.
I do know how to. Oh, thieves' tools. Yeah, I do know. How to work with fine things like that. Usually, just as a hobby, but I am proficient in those.
Oh, good.
If that's what we're
Oh,
looking
there you go.
for.
We have this under control for now.
Well, then let's
We all ooze of confidence, don't we?
Thumbs up.
I want to steal the
Then we
belt
wait.
wrapper.
We wait till nightfall then.
Yes.
Joe would want to talk to Emma real quick before.
Sure. Y'all can
Uh,
I'll move y'all out of Bilston's office.
I like Bilston. He's cool.
The deepest voiced gnome you will ever meet.
Look, he's just chill. He's like, plus, like, Aranis was like, props to you not poisoning us as soon as we came in. Like, you could have just killed us. But we have more use to him.
As Emma walks out, she's like, "Yeah, Bilston. Like, I've never met a gnome with a voice as low as his. Like, they say he was born smoking. So, that probably has something to do with it. I don't know."
Oh. Yeah, it was kind of smoky in there.
Yeah, you get used to it. And you
yeah,
wanted to
so-
talk to Emma in private?
Yeah. Jill just wanted to know some minor info before. Because Jill doesn't know how this mission might go. We may end up having to just book it after this.
Yeah.
So Jill's gonna look at Emma and go, I'm gonna be going back to the capital. It's been 10 years. A little over that. How long have you been out?
I've been out for 5.
Mm. Are they still doing what they do?
Jell, I'll be straight with you. When people started disappearing here, I can't help but think they might be involved. Like, I don't know how. They always had their connections or whatever, but I didn't really see too much of, well, that side of things. It's more, well, almost like, mini thieves guild for the CU, So, you know, they'd have me go into places, see if what I could find, bring back certain items, you know, that they needed.
Okay.
Didn't have to do too much killing for them. Usually.
Well, I'm glad you were able to get out, but it's good to know that they're, if anything, they probably have gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I don't know how much longer I can keep everyone in the dark, but I would kind of. It's good not to have that hanging over everyone I interact with.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I never knew anyone else who got out. I thought, I mean, getting out was, you know, terrifying in itself, and I had nowhere to go. Just dumb luck I ended up here and convinced the Thieves Guild to let me join them.
Also, if people do wonder what you are, do I know what Marlowe calls himself?
X-Blood.
Exploit.
Well,
He's never called himself that, but
Oh, that's true.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Does Jill know what that is? Because that would.
I mean, we are what we are. We're Simic.
Yeah. I don't know. He seems to think I'm something else. I'm kind of rolling with it right now.
Well, hopefully they think I'm the same, because, you know, the less
I'm
people
just
know,
saying-
the better.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know in case there are other individuals out there, so.
Well, that's
I'll
why I
always
keep my hood up.
pretend. Yep. Alright, just wanted to know some info. I have a feeling shit's gonna hit the fan when I get in the capital.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it was good to meet someone who's understands everything.
Yeah. Understands what I can remember. Most of it's a haze that I'm trying to forget. I did a lot of. Joe will just kind of make the, like, swipe across the throat motion.
Mm-hmm. Emma will hold up a nail, like, perks of Thieves Guild in a tavern. Helps you forget. And they will just, like, down the beer.
Joe will also take a swig of it and down it, and then we'll give I guess we'll Joe will kind of hesitate for a second, and we'll go and then we'll just kind of give a quick hug and then go back.
Emma will be slightly surprised, taken aback, but will, like, kind of freeze for a second, but then, like, kind of relax and be like, can't remember the last time somebody hugged me, but, well, take care of yourself tonight. I'm good at not being caught. I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna do, or how you're gonna do, rather.
Cry.
But
You know, we'll get by. We have a weird way of doing that, it seems.
well, best of
Nothing
luck.
bad ever happens to us.
And Joe will walk back to the table.
All right. The sun has gone down. It's getting late. People come in and out of the tavern. Emma, for the most part, sort of, like, hides in the office. You see some guards peek in every once in a while, look around, and then leave. And then finally, once it's late enough, Emma will emerge once again from the back and put their hood up and say, "It's showtime. I'll be, I think it should be pretty clear when I've got their attention. I'll try and get as many of them as I can to chase. Should give you a clear path to the door. Church doors are going to be open. Hope, fingers crossed, there ain't too many people praying tonight. And, well, you're our only hope, so don't fuck it up." And they will put their hood on and slip out. You guys watching the sort of like watch Emma as much as you can from the windows before they go out of sight. It takes about around 5 to 10 minutes before you hear a, "Hey, you can't, what are you doing over there?" And they're like, "Get her!" And you hear a commotion, and like you can hear like the armor like pounding the cobblestone, and the pathway to the church appears to be no longer blocked. No guards appear to be on the street anymore. You kind of catch them as you guys exit the tavern, running in the distance, trying to catch Emma, who's almost like skipping away. You know, just slow, not a full dead sprint, slow enough that the guards have a hope of catching them, but really they don't. All right, party. Infiltration party. I would like all of you to roll me stealth checks.
Marlo
Okay.
isn't going to attempt to be stealthy. He's going to, I guess, maybe hang back a little bit, and then enter a little bit later. But I'm going to cast Disguise Self to give myself kind of like vestments, matching, like maybe not like the High Priestess, but like a chaplain, or you know, like a middle-ranking holy person.
And I do have disadvantage because of my scale mail. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
Marlo, roll me a history check to see if you remember seeing anyone like that, because there was not anybody like that in the service earlier.
Oh, just
so the only
just the High
vestments you
Priestess?
saw were either Inquisitor or
Oof.
either Inquisitor or the High Priestess themselves.
Oh wait, oh no, that
18.
was survival. Oops. Stealth.
All right, with an 18, I'll say you've seen somebody in your travels with vestments, and you can do your best hodgepodge of things to make it look like you are part of this church, if you'd like.
Yeah. I'll also, even though I can't actually manipulate or like interact with it, I'll also have like a dangling symbol of Selrata, kind of just like as like a brooch, as
Smart.
part of the outfit.
You got it. All right,
Yeah,
map
I'm-
is
I'm not
live.
making
You
effort to be
guys
stealthy.
go at your own leisure.
Yeah, I rolled a fat 8 because I got disadvantage with this armor.
Oh, and like my face is, I'm not like Marlo's face. I'm just very
Yeah.
a very forgettable face. I am John Smith,
You're
the
John
priest of
Souls.
Selrata. You know, I'm
Mhm.
just, you know, trying to be the most forgettable face ever.
You got it.
uh, hmm. So are we entering just through the? Or do we want to like crawl around the back?
As
I'll go
far
into
as
the
you
front.
guys know, the main entrance is the only entrance to the church. So one of these two
Okay.
doors.
We
And
could
did
look through some
we-
windows.
Did we know if like where this information's located again? Or we just kind of like
It's
blindly
suspected to be
searching the place?
somewhere on the second floor. If it's
And-
anywhere.
There's no other doors, but are there windows and things?
There are windows,
Mm.
although they are stained glass windows, so you can like see in, but it's like not. It's kind of, you know.
Not enterable.
Yeah, no, none of the windows are enterable.
All right.
And like, unless you break them, but that would definitely make noise.
Okay.
Does this place have any chimneys? Probably not, because it's like a chapel.
Oh yeah, we can't like scale the side of it, huh?
Whit looks at our centaur. He can fly.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
kinda what I'm
Ooh,
alluding to.
ooh. How
Okay,
dark?
yeah.
How dark is it? How like lit is like the alleyways, like the main pathways?
So in front of the church, it's pretty well lit right now. Even the inside of the church, like there's light coming out from the church, illuminating you guys as well. Like this is one of the most lit areas, and all around the church is lit up.
Oh yeah, Aranis will have his hood up too for sure. And for this one, while he doesn't have his usual eye bindings, he makes do with what he has. Just some spare piece of cloth that still lets him see with all the training he's done, and to just hide his face a little bit better. So like if they're caught, he's a man with a hood and his eyes are hidden, and like you can only see the bottom of his face.
Sure.
We could try to go by the back and have you float up. Possibly one of us could get on your back and the others could hold you in place with rope. That way we could pull you back down, let people in the window.
Another thought, if we wanted to sort of double down on the distraction angle, I could play sort of the, like, oh, I want to talk to my sister, or I'm just here to, like, oh, kind of just make a commotion.
But then we might have to deal with your sister.
That's true. She doesn't like half of us.
Yes.
I mean,
I could
she's
start
not
a
here.
fire. Outside, not inside.
I feel like that would be worse.
You know those pranks youngsters would do back in the day? They hit your door knocker very hard and they leave flaming bags of grossness outside your door. We could do that with, not that, but with like, you know, leaves and branches and all that.
Would they know that there's a fire out there?
Didn't they give us like pamphlets or something?
I have a pamphlet.
I think one of you
We could
has a
we
pamphlet.
could burn a pamphlet, knock on the door, burn a pamphlet out there. So I don't know.
I feel like we should just go.
We go in, and we can use the flotation device, the idea, if we need to like make a quick escape or something, because we can. Also goes for downwards, right? So we can like smash a window, push Clove through, and then he, elevator lifts downward or something. I don't know. I think Trey was saying that there's no windows that are.
Yeah,
You
I
would
feel
have
like
to
they're all,
break
like,
them
that
to get through
solid
them.
Stained glass kind
Yep.
of
Yeah.
thing.
And I would say the map is like, I'm not going to be touching your tokens anymore, so it is up to you guys to move them accordingly, or however you want to do this.
Cool.
Got it.
And, the building in question is the same one we did the service in?
Yeah.
Yep.
For clarity. Gotcha.
So, and you would remember from the service that there are stairs in the back corner that go up.
All right, well, should we just,
I guess we should just
start
try and be
simply and just say, hey, we're just walking in to go to church?
I'm gonna
Let's see
pretend I
what it's
don't
like
know
on the
you.
inside.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, no, that works. If you want to like talk to people while we sneak by.
Well, here I'll go in through this. I'll go in through the door over there, and you guys go in through this door, and then that looks like we're not together.
Gotcha. None of my magic really helps, so that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe I play a distraction role. But I don't know.
Okay.
I'd say let's just go in and adjust.
All right, Marlo is I'm gonna say he's quite a bit shorter, like about 5'8", a bit like big doughy guy with kind of like a very round, plain face. Very much not like Marlo at all. He'll open up and then be like, try to not make a huge fuss, and I'll try and scope out who is in here besides these two. God-fearing good folk. Or is
It
it-
appears to be just those two, and they appear to be in deep prayer. You know, you can't tell from how far away if they're like mumbling anything or not, but they don't seem to even notice that you entered.
Okay. All right. I'll just walk up here. Okay. Do these people look familiar?
They just look like townspeople. These are just like generic townspeople tokens that I've been using.
I know, but I know you're using a lot of the same thing represented.
Yeah, it's like generic male, generic female, townsperson, whatever. Yeah,
These weren't the generic male, generic female who were in the bar that.
correct. They're
left
not
when
the
we-
people in the bar.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. And I'll just, I'll try to make myself obvious, like, oh yes, hello, fellow faithful, and just be like, have you said your prayers? What's your top 10 things you love about Solrada?
Oh, Marlo. Roll me.
We are so sneaky.
Jesus Christ, Marlo.
We are
But
flawless.
Marlo's talking like he's 3 children in a trench coat. So I'm going to need deception from you, Marlo.
Sure.
Like Vincent adult man.
Yes.
Yeah, very. Vincent Holyman. 16.
All right. These are just generic, everyday people. Like, oh, Father, please, come pray with us.
Oh, of course. My child,
I don't think we've seen you around these parts. Have you? And, he's whispering. Trying. He's catching himself because he started to get a bit too loud. Like,
don't worry.
I don't think I've seen you in these parts. What diocese are you from? Are you?
Oh,
Are you just visiting, or?
I'm actually on a pilgrimage to the capital, and I've been making my way treacherous. There was a treacherous swamp I had to wade through, truly awful. But
The light above guided you. Oh, that's so wonderful to hear.
Of course. Barely, I could believe. You would swear I could see the fog in the swamp burning away in her holy light to light my path. It's truly a miracle.
Oh, Father, would you bless me? I have so many. Well.
Oh, of
so many
course.
things I need to just get off my chest.
Well, Solrada, she blesses us all in her own way, but I'll see if I can put in a good word. What is most pressing on your mind, my child?
Well, the other day I accidentally tripped my sister and she fell down the stairs. And then later, I accidentally tripped my mother and she also fell down the stairs. I think part of the reason is because my desk is right against the chairs, and whenever I lean back, I just happen to sometimes do that when people walk by because it startles me. So I lean back, but then as they're walking by, so they just tumble down the stairs and they've been injured, and I just feel horrible about it. And well, so mother has a broken leg, my sister has a broken arm, and they seem to say that it's fine, it was an accident, but it keeps happening, So I feel like I just need.
Let me ask you this.
I don't need to move my desk. I just need to pray more.
Well, let me ask you this.
better.
Are your mother and sister, are they faithful of Solrata?
Oh, of course.
How often do they come to service?
They've been coming less since they've been injured.
And he kind of like holds out his hands, like, well, I think,
All right. Meanwhile,
no.
Marlo has them distracted. So Clove, you're able to walk by. Even your clicky clacking heels, you have muffled them enough, or you're walking quietly enough to get by.
I'll activate the levitating, but not actually levitate, so I can just like glide.
Yeah, you're like you're just gliding. That's actually really good.
The
for
lightest
stealth.
little skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like push myself along with the pews like an astronaut.
And
Does Jell notice that Aranis is having some trouble with their stealth?
Aranis is being a little loud. Yes.
He's
What did you have?
some
he's
hymns.
he's definitely pausing a bit more too because he realizes that, because like armor can be finicky. He knows this, and he's like, ah. So he's taking a few steps, stopping, and he's like, it's not working right.
Let's sing some hymns, shall we?
Is there any?
Well, it's rather late, Father, to sing hymns. We
Too-
dare not to.
Too late to worship Solrata?
No, of course not in silent prayer, but
Hmm.
but you know, Her Holiness is assume she's sleeping upstairs. We hate to disturb her.
Right. Well, just curious, is this over here? Is this stained glass?
Sure is.
Is it depicting any particular iconography, or is it just like pretty stained glass?
That stained glass has an image of Solrata standing above two other gods that appear to be kneeling before her on her left and right side, and she sort of has her hands out on either side. Roll me a religion check to see if you can glean what other gods they are.
Religion. I'm not good at this, but 11.
With an 11, you would recognize one of them as the goddess Tana of the Crusade.
Okay. All right.
And you
I'll
recognize her by the iconography of the flame, which you would know from Inquisitor Gelanus back in Campion.
Got it. Right. Okay, I'll just say, well, tell you what, how about we aim our worship over here towards this beautiful mural, and, you know, so that maybe our voices, while they will reach Solrata, won't reach the High Priestess upstairs, and, you know, I'm trying to direct their attention towards the west, as opposed towards the stairs.
Roll me a persuasion with advantage.
Oh, yeah. 21.
Like, oh, you have a fascinating way of worship, Father. But all right, let's do it. And they will turn and start softly singing a hymn.
Great. Okay, that's my part done.
They'll be like, "The Lord of Light is good and just." And they just keep going on.
Marlo's just trying to match the words, but he's like a half second behind.
To follow her light is something we must. And then it just
Here's-
keeps going. All right,
hear me
you two
out.
up here. What are you guys doing as this distraction is going on?
Aranis is greatly considering taking off his armor, but
That-
that's a
That
big
would
risk.
take
That's gonna
a
take
while.
a long time.
I know, that's the other factor. I'm like, it will take too long to take
Engel
off.
is
and-
just gonna try
Ah.
and aid Aranis along, like kind
Mhm.
of like match.
Worrying about your own stealth, there's not really much you can do unless you have an ability or spell that would allow you to assist
okay.
further.
I didn't.
But
okay.
it's a group. I was doing a group stealth.
Oh,
and
okay.
with Marlo's
like,
distraction,
together. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
With Marlo's distraction, you feel pretty good for at least this floor.
Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Aranis will walk very slow because he's like not taking any chances. So he'll just
You
like,
walk slow. You kind of walk to the beat of their song. You know, it's like, you know, it's slightly out of tune. You know, they're just, you know.
I crouch down and then the eye symbol closes.
But whenever you guys are ready,
Yeah,
entering
no,
the
I'll
stairs
just
will
walk
take you
close.
to the second floor.
Yes, sirree.
Yes.
All right, boys. Me and the boys at 3 a.m. Infiltrating the church. We're an unlikely duo. We get the job done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
we're
Oh,
the
what?
upstairs thing.
You
huh?
you literally enter and then you're upstairs. Boom.
Man, these are reasons I really like Foundry. And I'm like, one day I will learn.
Here, let me give.
Oh, I saw Clove disappear and I was like, wait, did that happen?
Let's give.
We need that little. We need the Pokemon stare up at the.
A little bit of this. We'll give us some light. No, not light ambiance. Little lights. No. The lights aren't doing what I want. Oh my god, I'm adding more lights instead of deleting the one. You guys are on the second floor, and there's just a little bit of light. The braziers are on, but they're light animation. Let's just do that. But they're very low at the moment, so you are in mostly darkness. But from where you are, you see a door. Well, actually, roll me some perception checks.
Yes, sirree. I'm just gonna move over here. And Aranis, how dark is it in here?
You guys would be in pretty dim light. Like you're, well, being that close to a brazier, people could make out your features. But you know, if your
dark vision's doing all right,
yeah, your dark vision's fine.
Okay. Wait, Clove, you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do not. I do.
But there's enough dim light that Clove can like make out like the hallway and everything.
Okay, and I'll look at him. Do you want any additional light, or is this fine? Because I can make light for you.
In a pinch, I also know the light spell, so
I
if
do as
need it,
well.
I'll use it.
Marlo, are you just gonna stay down there running distraction, or are you gonna go up at any point? What is your plan?
I will count to. I'll like count like a minute in my head maybe, and then I'll head up. But they can do their thing up there, and I'm trying to think of a way for me to exit gracefully. So I'll
all right. Well, when you come up with a way, you let me know. And
yeah.
So we have one perception from Gel, Clove, and Aranis. If you'd like to give me perception.
Yes, sir.
Perceiving.
No.
No, I'm not.
We're perfect for the job.
I mean, even with a 9, what you guys would see is you have 3 doorway options. There's just very dim light coming off the braziers. You would notice a painting here of the goddess Solrata. Actually, this painting it's a little gaudy. It's like the goddess Solrata conveying her blessing onto the high priestess, Solar.
My gut says bottom left, but that's not based on anything. I'll start walking over there. And none of these doors look different or anything. They're all like just doors.
They all are doors with keyholes.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean down and see if I can look in the peephole, the keyhole, and just see what's on the other side.
Unfortunately, it's especially with someone who does not have dark vision, nothing you can see inside.
I do. I will.
I have dark vision as
all right,
well.
Joe, if you want to look inside that keyhole, roll
Maybe
me perception with disadvantage. It's a very high DC to see anything.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Here,
That
you
is
wanna do
fair.
the other door.
Not bad though.
Not bad.
Let's see. With an 18, you can make out what you think is either a table or a desk in there. Some sort of square thing that's medium height off the ground. It's hard to see. Yeah, you don't really have much to look at.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want to try the other door before we commit to one?
Yeah. Or we could just all line up at a door and open them all.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Oh.
Ooh, right. I should let's get some different music in here. Let's set the mood.
Yeah, like maybe we just want to peek in this one real quick.
Yeah, I'll look in this one.
Perceive.
All right. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. You don't see anything.
This was the one I saw something in, so.
Alright, can I try teasing the door handle open on the south one?
As you try to open the door, it is locked.
Alright. Well, I do have the thieves' tools from earlier today. And I am proficient. So I'll kind of look to the other two and just kind of shrug a little bit, like, are we committing to this?
I'll try the other one. Yeah, I know it's a disadvantage, but I'll like lift up the little part that I was hiding my eyes with and peek in using my dark vision and go for a perception at disadvantage.
All right.
Nah.
You don't see anything either.
Yeah, hard to make out anything. It's quite dark.
Alright,
Let's try this one and then try
Yeah.
it quickly. All else fails, we try the other one afterwards.
So this is, what, a dexterity check with proficiency? Or,
As far as I know, are you proficient in thieves' tools?
I am. It's an artificer thing.
Ooh, then yes, dexterity plus proficiency.
Cool. So, great. I'll just roll the dex and we can
We'll
just
add 3.
that. Yes. Cool. Ability check. Normal. Oh, that bounced around.
With a
Oh, that's a
12,
15.
you are not able.
15.
right?
15 plus 3.
Oh, plus. Because the 2 is your dex.
Yeah, the
So plus 3 was 15. 15 is the DC.
Hey.
Alright, we'll
You're
crack it
able
open.
to
and-
unlock the door. But before we get to that, Marlo, have you thought of a way to exit yourself from the situation?
Yeah, while we've been doing all that's happening upstairs, Marla will kind of clock that everyone's made it up and there's been a decent amount of time. Like, well, my children, it has been wonderful and it's good to see people are here at all hours of the day, praising Solrata. I unfortunately do need to head out in the morning, and I just wanted to leave a quick word with the high priestess, a little note under her door. So I will be going upstairs, but you two keep up the good fight, and watch it. Maybe make sure put a carpet at the bottom of the stairs, eh? For your family. Right. I'm bad at goodbyes, so I'm just gonna go.
Would you
upstairs
like
really
to
quick.
wait for? Would you like us to wait for you, Father?
Oh, not necessary. It is
Oh,
quite.
it'd be no
all right.
bother. We're just going to be here praying anyway.
Well, if you're just here praying, then don't let me tell you not to leave. I'm far be it from me to tell someone to stop when to stop worshiping Solrata, of course. So, I will be upstairs. I'll need to write something. Actually, I only have the parchment on me, but it'll be all good. So, if you wish to wait for me, that's all right. But if you hear anything upstairs, it's probably just silly old me being a klutz. So, I'm still a bit
Oh,
shaky
Father,
from
I'm
the
sure
pilgrimage.
I'm sure it's not, you're not that much of a klutz. We will wait for you diligently.
Wonderful. All right. Well, you keep on praying and remember to be good. And I'm just gonna
And they will watch you go up the stairs.
wave, awkwardly. Oh, wow. Where is the plane for me going? Is it okay? I'm good. All right.
You see yourself?
Whee!
I'll
Hey.
look around, being like,
Hey,
Aranis
fami-
will just nod and nod in your direction, Marlo.
oh,
Good,
all right.
he's here.
Marlo, at this point, I will need you to roll me stealth, though.
Oh, yes, of course. There it is. 19.
Great. All right. Party continue.
I'll sidle up behind Clove.
Was that a horse pun?
I
Jesus.
didn't mean to be, but I guess so.
Clove, you are able to open the door And
All right, I'll steal a peek.
all right, the room is dark, so Clove, you don't see shit.
All right, I'll step aside.
I blink in and I will. Does it just with sound alone? Can I make like a sound perception check to see if there's anyone in here, like any breathing, anything like that?
Roll me perception check.
Alrighty, natural 20.
Oh, snap.
Aranis just closes his eyes fully and just taps into his other senses.
With a natural 20, you don't hear any sounds from the room you're about to go into, but you do pick up light, the faintest breathing coming from the door above you.
So behind us, they are definitely good thing we didn't go in there, guys. Okay, it's clear. I will go in. And I'll wait for everyone to go in.
Can we? Jell's gonna look over at Clove and go, "Did we Arcana or something to see if they're like, you have that little thing that you set alarm, right?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
think
think they
this
have
is a
something
good
like that?"
time to detect magic, I think. That's a good idea.
That's a good
You're
idea.
casting Detect Magic?
Yes. And I'll do it with the spell slot so you don't have to wait.
You got it. With Detect Magic, the following things give off. And what is it? What is it, like 30 feet?
Yeah.
All right, so that covers the entire room. The following things give off
Nice.
a magical aura. The object in the case, the sigil on the floor, and something from within this large chest.
That sigil might be
Object, sigil,
an alarm spell or something.
and sorry, there was 3 things. There was the floor. There was the
There's
object.
this
I'm just
circlet.
going in to see.
Aranis, you would see a
Mhm.
very fancy looking circlet in
Mhm.
this glass case, the sigil on the floor, as well as Clove would detect something in this large chest over here.
I'm gonna cast when we all get in. I'm gonna cast light. As like we all come in, like this flame flickers for but a moment, and this little blue flame comes up and floats by Aranis' shoulder. I totally didn't steal this from 16. It's a good representation of the spell. Yep.
All right,
so I
you
just, like,
cast
hold it out.
light, and the room is illuminated.
Don't
Close the
step
door
on
behind
the.
you.
Don't step
It's
on the
lit,
thing
y'all.
in the middle.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah,
Do not step on
that
the
already looks suspicious.
central sigil there.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a
Oh,
rug.
the door's closed.
Oh no,
Oh.
you're stuck.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
Us.
Just get left out there in the hallway, guys.
So the rug, I guess, is or what looks like
It's
a rug. But I think
appears
it's carved in.
it's yeah, correct. It's carved in.
Don't step there. Magical. I can't think of why else it would be magical if it wasn't.
You don't
there to
have dispel
dissuade.
magic, do you?
I do not. The circlet in the display case also magical, and the treasure, or not the treasure, the chest in the back.
Alright,
And I do
right.
get to know the type of magic. So is this like evocation in the middle, or is this like summoning?
Let's see.
Because if it's evocation, like a fireball or something, that's good to know.
Yeah.
The
evocation.
sigil in the
Yeah.
middle is very seems familiar to you. It seems like what is on the sigil is an alarm spell.
Oh, okay. And would the chest be like abjuration, like protection locking magic?
The
Or
chest,
something else?
I cannot answer at this moment. There is something magical within it. I cannot give more information than that at this time, for reasons. And then the final object.
Probably enchantment, like it's an enchanted item, I assume.
Yes, it is an enchanted magical item. What all it can do, you would need to cast Identify in order to figure out.
That's fair. Well, the back chest is concerning, but also it might be concerning because that's where the important stuff is.
Right.
With this light, all of you roll me perception or investigation.
Okay.
Sure.
I would. Hold on. Yeah. Let me see what I'm good at.
23.
Investigation is better. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go
It's,
for it.
Ooh, also 23.
21.
Or 22,
The
I mean,
boys hit when it
Ooh,
matters.
everybody
Okay,
rolled
let's
very
see.
well.
Got the
See if I
detectives
get-
20.
here.
Joe, you got to get over 20.
Hey, it's still
Aw.
something.
Oh, you know what?
not
For a
bad.
-1?
Wait, what's your perception?
Oh, it's perception? I thought it was investigation.
You could do
Investigation.
either. So if you rolled an 18, so what's 18 plus your perception?
Oh, 18, 20.
Plus 5, so 23.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go!
wow.
Oleandra's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "What were you up to, boys' night?"
You guys are able to gather all the papers without stepping on the sigil in the middle, and
Mhm.
after sorting through them, you find quite a few things. Since you all rolled over 20, Marlowe got the highest with 20. Wait, no, actually, Marlowe and Joe both got 23. Okay,
Yeah.
it's going to be even Marlowe, odd Joe for who finds this. Marlowe finds this.
I found a thing.
Marlowe, you find some correspondences. And after gathering them up, they appear to be most of these correspondences. There's a couple from just members of the clergy that are just like, oh, your eminence, like thank you so much for departing your holy wisdom upon us. Please pray for things like that. You kind of toss those to the side, but you find a lot of interesting correspondences between the high priestess Solar and a Dr. Lefane. The most
Lefane?
Lefane. That's Lefain. The most recent one that you find is dated a day before you guys arrived in Cereus. And it reads, Your Eminence, I'm sorry to hear about the visiting Inquisitor, but I believe you are correct in halting our operations for now. No need to take added risk, although we should look for a way to end their stay early if possible. Perhaps a summons from the capital, or, in quotes, divine summons? I look forward to hearing from you soon, Dr. Lefane. Joe, as you are the one with the next highest, you find quite a few interesting papers that I will ask you if you would like to reveal or not.
Okay.
They regard the CU.
Let me wait.
Here, I can type to you.
Oh, yep. Okay, yeah. No, I remember.
Yeah. You find what would appear to be evidence of things. It's whether or not you would like to share that with your comrades, as you are the one who found it.
So, oh god, how does it say? After at a quick glance, can Jel see if it says names, or I guess it wouldn't really say names. There were no names.
You don't find any names. However, let's see who is next. Clove. Clove, you would find lists of names that, from what you gathered in context clues, these appear to be the quote-unquote undesirable. Some names have been crossed off, others circled, and it doesn't appear to have too much other than just the names and whether or not the names are crossed off or not, or in progress, etc.
Sure, and
But
there's
you
no
have, but this list of,
indication
I will say, this list of names is pretty comprehensive. Like, this is like a notebook full of names. Like, there are hundreds of names in here.
and there's no indication of what the like selection criteria is or anything. It's just name.
Let's
what-
see.
Like any indication of what makes someone like a target.
Aside from being in the Thieves Guild, probably.
Yeah, I'm curious if it goes deeper than that.
Same. I'm like,
Or, like,
Well,
if-
you would seriously doubt that there were hundreds of members of the Thieves Guild here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there was they were not that large an operation.
Like just knowing the rough
even-
size of the town and like
Roll
seeing all
me-
the names. Like,
roll me a
what
history check.
percentage of the town are we talking about? Like 2% of the town?
Oh no,
10%
far less than that. Far less, like a percentile of a percent.
Cool. Okay, just want to make.
It's a
So
lot of
like
names,
100.
but yeah. Roll me a history check to see if you somehow recognize a name on here. Be a
I'm
very
very
high
good.
DC.
With history. That's okay. Roll.
You see some names that look maybe familiar, so maybe you've heard of them, but you're not sure. Like you've never been to this city before, so none of the names really look familiar, unfortunately. Let's see.
But this would probably kind of count as like one of the
Actually,
guns, so
you
to
do
speak.
see one familiar name on there that has this is the like one of the few names that has like notes with it. The name Bilston Darkhaven.
Oh,
What-
he's
what
on the
are
list.
What are the notes?
The notes are suspected suspected connection with the Thieves Guild, tavern owner, deplorables, find an excuse, find a chink in his armor and get him out so we can shut down the tavern, basically.
Is my sister anywhere on the list?
Your sister is not on the list.
Okay.
Good.
Well, this seems like it could be sort of the smoking
let
gun we're
me-
looking for.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you something,
To me?
Koi.
Does he have the-
Oh.
These are basically this is
Sending
basically what the information that you've gleaned.
stuff. Okay.
Boy's in the hot seat tonight. Also, like, in my last game I ran, she rolled, like, I think 7 natural 20s or so. Almost. It was
Oh
up there.
God. No.
What does that mean?
With an exclaim like that.
Oh no. That's just me. That's cool. That is not. No.
What do you got there?
Joe will just kind of. Oh, okay. How would Joe handle this? Oh, God. Okay. Sheesh, I am in the hot seat. Yeah. Joe would just go. They're working with some very dangerous individuals.
It's like
More
Dr.
dangerous
Dr.
than the
the Thing guy.
Ravens.
Base Gel, because I won't make you roll stealth, but I think I'm going to allow the party to roll insight against your deception
Okay.
with an exclaim like that.
Oh, I'm distracted.
Oh wow, we're all rolling doo-doo.
Wow.
Wait, we're
All right.
focusing on other stuff, I guess.
All right, Gel,
Just get
it's
it
high. It's everyone's tense because breaking and entering into church.
No,
Harlow
no.
wouldn't care either way. He's like, your
J-
business is your business.
It's kind of perfect that it's just barely.
Yeah. You guys are like, okay, she found like the evidence. Good. So it seems like Gel's found what you need to deliver to Bilston. So your mission right now is a success. If you can get out right now. But there are magical things in the room.
We're some of us here are greedy.
Joel will kind of just look over and go, yeah, no, this is all bad news.
Oh, did I get anything with my investigation, like looking at anything else but documents? Or would you like me to roll another one just to go more in depth?
That was for the documents and the thing.
Okay.
Basically, the papers in the room. There are some chests in the room. If you would like to attempt to open them, keep in mind. Well, I don't think you would care as much, but keep in mind, depending on what you take, you are stealing from the church.
Winks.
So
Just
hurt
a little
to
peeksy
look.
poo. Yeah, just a little
no,
peeksy. Aranis will investigate it unless it's god tier loot. I'm not gonna take it. 25. I'll go around and look at the goodies.
Rolling that investigation check on the chest, you do see that the chest is locked. It is a heavy lock on this chest.
I'll go over. I'll just let them know it's locked unless anyone has anything heavy.
I mean, I can try picking it again if you like.
Yes.
Joe is standing by the door ready to leave.
I feel like Clove's a little more feisty because now he knows like they have something against his sister at least. He's like,
well, her name wasn't on the list.
yeah, that's good.
Wasn't. Well,
But
no,
they're scared
Clove
of
wants
her.
to know what his sister's up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
wanna
is
get
like
rid of her.
separate from. I don't know.
They're afraid of her because of what. That's why they
We
said in the
all of
letters
us are just
we need a
casting out theories
distraction.
about Clove.
I know.
mean, it's possible they're entangled, but it's also possible.
Yeah,
not.
your sister seems good natured, and that's why they don't like her.
But I will just before I try to pick this, we're all agreeing this is magical and worth the risk.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Do you want to check it for arcane traps?
I kind of detected magic, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, you did. This didn't go off really. That just the big guy in the middle was a big one.
Yeah,
the
like
circle-
I was told it's indeterminate magic.
Ooh. Let's go.
All right, we'll gamble. Let's see if we can even open the lock first.
Yeah.
So again, this will have an additional +3 that won't show up. Pretty stinky. That's what, a 12.
With a 12, you are unable to open the lock. You kind of dig in there. You can't really get the tumblers to turn the way you want. However, you don't feel like you were still pretty quiet about it, so you don't feel like you broke stealth or anything.
You want to try again, and I could look at the other stuff.
Hmm.
Do you want to try opening the chest again, and Aranis can go over and look?
Aranis, if you want to assist Clove, you can roll again with like advantage.
Yeah,
Sure.
go for it. I'll
Sure,
put a
advantage.
hand on your shoulder and kind of hold my light, like bringing it over like the little ball of flame. Yeah. Hopefully this helps a
Check
little
my
bit.
spells, make sure I don't have anything that can help. I mean, I have
Like
some acid
guidance.
if I attempt to acid off the lock, but that's kind
That's
of-
true. I was
yeah.
already thinking about that too, but I'm like,
Yeah,
then we'd
yeah.
really be
I mean, we'll leave a trace.
Better.
Okay.
advantage, right?
17.
No,
well,
that is
you
the
know,
advantage roll. So a
Oh, that
seven,
is-
now
17. Yep.
a 17. A 17 still is not good enough for this chest. You can't quite get it open. However, you're being a little rough with the thieves' tools, but you don't think that you think if you get a couple more failures, you might need to they might break and you might need new ones. But you're
Mhm.
I would say you're about like 3 failures off from
Want to try
breaking
again?
them.
Wait, so you're saying I can essentially keep going until my tools break or I get in?
Yeah, and then Oleandra will just smack
Yeah.
you with like a newspaper.
If you would like, although if you roll low enough that that those are
Like a natural
those are
one, I
those are
imagine.
3 failures that are like slight failures. If you roll like major failures, then that could deal more damage. And like
Yeah,
that one they're breaking.
I'll keep helping.
So here, let's do some math real quick. So I basically need to roll a 15.
Don't do that
plus
here.
5.
Luck of the dice, baby.
I'm gonna look back and just make sure this is still the plan.
I'll give you advantage if I can.
Or do I just keep rolling single rolls?
I can do the help here.
You can roll with advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's it's a new roll because like that was just the
Yeah,
advantage. of the
just
other one.
clarifying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're good.
Just bros being bros, guys.
I can actually add +3 in here, I think. Let's try that. Oh, oops, I rolled a straight roll. I'm done.
You fool.
Same number.
Okay, let me do the other half of that roll. I figured out how to add the +3, so we're good now. No extra math. All right, another fail.
Thieves' tools are starting to bend.
I mean, we did just get these today, so I'm not emotionally invested in them. So I'll keep going.
Well, they're Oleandra's.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
these were
they're-
the ones.
No, these are Oleandra's.
These are Oleandra's.
Yeah, we would have to buy her new ones if we.
Let me check the price of these tools.
I think
They're
they're
cheap.
200.
Oh no, they're
How
not.
expensive of a mistake is this?
If we break them, we'll all chip in and buy her a new set. And it's like, hey, how did it go? Well, we got you new thief tools. Hope you didn't love them.
All right, like on D&D Beyond, they're 25 gold. That's pretty.
Oh, 25 gold.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, we
I
got
thought
this
they were
in the
200.
bag.
Okay, I was thinking something else.
All right, ability check 3 with advantage. All right, I think we're 1 failure off now.
Yeah, that's true. Go
Alright,
big or
this
go home.
Here goes the money.
If you
This
go
is
to
so
to
funny.
your dice tray, you can click on the D20, give yourself +5, and then click advantage, and we'll do both the rolls at once.
Didn't I just do that?
Yeah, D20 keep high as.
Oh, you did do that for the
Yeah.
last one. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
You were doing it for the ones before that, and I wasn't paying attention. To that
It
one.
only because
you're
it
good.
only shows the first roll, like the highest.
highest
not
roll, yeah.
both. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here we go,
all
boys.
the money. Snake eyes. No, wait. Giant eyes.
I can't look.
Oh, that danced around a 20 for me.
We're so in, guys.
You hear a clunk, and your thieves' tools break within the chest.
Aw.
All right, I'll kind of look to everyone else.
I pat
Just
Clove
hold
on the
that.
shoulder. Do you want to just break it?
I mean, I'm leaning towards getting out without a trace, but it's up
You
to
can look
you
at
if
the-
you think it's worth
I'll
it.
Well, let's look at the other stuff.
Because if
Above
we
board.
do anything else, we are
Yeah,
officially
Let's look at
leaving
the-
a trail.
yeah. Let's look at that circlet though. That's promising.
I think that's just temptation.
Probably, but what about these other 2 chests?
Like, have we checked out all this stuff like as part
We
of our
haven't. We just took the
original
papers.
investigation checks? Or
It
that
was
just...
mainly for the papers, but of things that are of note is basically this chest and this. These 2 chests, you could open them, and they have just basic like it's like clergy like notes and things like that. Nothing of interest or of value really in these chests. They're more for just like storage. Same with these things over here.
Mhm.
And the other thought, I don't think this is a good idea, but I will just put it in the air. It's likely the highest ranking person here has the key. And they're likely asleep
Yeah.
right now, but if we do that, we'll end up wanted by the state, probably.
That circlet does look promising. Oh well. Well,
My vote is for bailing. I'll vote that now.
I vote we
Well, we're-
bail.
here's the thing. Actually, let me talk above board because Aranis is an idiot.
Sure.
Above board, we're already taking the papers, so they're already gonna know stuff was stolen. Koi did have a point about locate object. That could screw us over in the future.
That was something I messaged.
She yelled at me in DMs. She was like, locate object, but but yeah, here's the thing. We could stage this as a simple break-in if we really wanted to, but like, yeah, the papers are gonna be gone, and like, so what else? Like, so it really just depends, because I'm fine with bailing, but I'm very curious. I like to press buttons.
I would agree. I'm just worried we pressed the button 5
I
times.
like pressing buttons with the whole party.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm
That's
wrong.
kind of why I'm scared.
When we came in, these papers were already kind of like strewn around, right?
They were.
Yeah, they were kind of
Needed to-
scattered.
Yeah, so they're not gonna, if a letter goes amiss, then no need to be paranoid about it. Probably.
I feel like we should take the circle.
I mean, I do
That
have
is
acid
more obvious.
spells. If it's probably quieter than just like brute force.
That's true.
So just like try melting it, but
Can I go up and investigate the circlet? Would y'all be fine with that?
sure I can.
As long as you don't.
Assist
Don't-
as well. I'm very
I
good
don't walk. I walk around the sigil because that seems very dangerous. I
Alright,
just
very well.
moved across for ease.
Okay. What are you trying to glean from the circlet?
I would like to make an Arcana check to see if it's enchanted or not.
Well,
With
the circlet.
Clove's detect magic, you already know it is a very magical circlet.
Oh, it is. Can I make an
here, I can
Arcana check to see anything else?
That would require an identify spell or for it to be in your hand. If it's in your hand, I'd let you roll some Arcana.
Seems like a trap.
But I can describe what the circlet looks like.
Yeah,
so this is a
describe it to me
golden
before I make a
circlet
stupid
with an
decision.
orange gem at its center, and it's surrounded by like a golden sun that seems to emanate from it.
Mm,
It appears quite old. You could safely assume this is a holy relic of some kind.
And Clove, did your detect magic show any kind of trap on the pedestal it's on?
It
I
did
don't think
not.
so.
And so I can describe everything here for you. So
This is like a glass
does not
case, too.
glass case does not appear to be trapped. It is locked. So if you want it, you're gonna have to smash and grab.
Yeah, the graphics are down.
Yeah, I have smash and grab tactics. Aranis is just gonna look at that. That could help us out. If we can figure out what it is.
You know, that's very.
Peak Aranis right there.
Yep, I was
I can agree
let
with
me
the chest.
check
you had
something.
me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Because I could
Uh,
put my cloak. I could put my cloak over it and break the glass to minimize noise. But that's it.
Like, if it's
oh,
a choice
God.
between the chest and the circlet, I definitely lean towards the chest.
I just lead towards us.
We-
Oh God.
We have to
also
break it
do.
either way. So like whatever we do, they're gonna be like, someone broke this.
Yeah,
So,
well,
with that
we're-
mindset, we should just take
we're
both.
officially
Let's not
moving
take
from like searching for corrupt stuff to like stealing from a church.
Yeah.
with-
So
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the
we're
regular day
for
officially
Aranis?
stealing from the
If-
church.
if they already are suspicious of
Thieves Guild.
Bilston being a thieves guild dude, and they find that they've been burgled, it's just gonna accelerate their agenda towards him.
Not our problem. if he
Yeah,
does what
I
he
feel
needs.
like and also I feel like I said.
Well, he's the one
find,
who's
find
doing the-
object has.
I know.
Very,
Yeah.
Like if
So
he
locate
dies,
object.
then,
Well,
like,
here's the
whole
thing.
thing
If
is
we
worthless.
if we break open the chest, it's like the same kind of
Breaking open the
mentality.
chest will be much louder than breaking
Yeah,
open this case.
because I can put my cloak on it, break it to like reduce impact sound.
I've got
Oh God,
acid
we've already
The DM's
succeeded.
the
We're
DM's
so
the devil
far.
on my shoulder right now. He's feeding me. He's feeding
We're
me. the-
so-
I'm just giving you basic information.
I can hear the smile in your words.
We are so.
No, of course not.
You know what? I'm gonna make
Let's quit
I'm
while
gonna
we're
make-
ahead.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna actually roll for. I'm gonna make an Azure Devil roll.
No.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like I see the logic for the chest. I don't really see the logic for the circlet, other than ooh, shiny.
Yeah, everything's shiny. Let's. Oh God, Joe wants to walk out.
I will say, Clove, with your detect magic, that circlet is brimming with magical power.
Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
realize it's powerful.
you-
but also
Clove-
if anyone
Clove.
sees us with it, they say, "Oh, wait, you stole
This
from
is
the chest."
actually a first.
Yeah.
I haven't had to make a roll like this yet. Personally.
God.
Clove, you would watch as Aranis's eyes shift in a bit of a color. It will do nicely. Takes off the cloak,
No.
smashes the.
I'm not a
smashes his hand
strong
over the
guy,
cloak.
but as I start to see this happen, I will try to grapple.
And the voice does sound a little bit different than usual.
Roll. Okay, both of you, roll me athletics checks.
Okay.
Famously good at those.
Who knows? You might be able to stop him.
Not with my rolls tonight, no. Oh,
Even.
it's a tie.
It's a tie. Roll again.
Okay.
no.
Ooh.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Fun.
All right,
Nice, I love
Clove,
it.
you are able to grab Aranis before he smashes. Now I need both of you to roll me stealth checks.
Mhm.
Sure,
As,
as it's scuffling.
as
And
this is a
there's
scuffle.
also there's also steam coming out of his gauntlet.
Alright, stealth, famously good at those too. Okay. Bad.
Okay.
This is fun. I haven't had to bust out this roleplay roll yet. This is fun.
Well, that's average of 12, I think. Give or take. Mystery roll. I don't like that.
Continue.
Let's get...
Clove, you currently have Aranis in your arms. Somehow you found strength from within you
His
to
little
stop
man hands.
Aranis.
It's pure
Adrenaline.
panic. I will
All right, I
attempt
think
to just
with
like
that
grab
we
and
need to
drag.
leave.
Yeah, we need to get out.
All right, you
don't know much
can
time I have left
definitely
on this guy.
drag him to the door before you would have to make another athletics to if this is assuming Aranis wants to break free.
Does someone want to slap some sense into him?
The
Aranis will. Aranis and Marlo will.
he will look at Clove. What are you doing? He wants it. You should just let him have it.
No. Okay. Yeah. No. This is getting too bad.
This is
Let's
not
go.
the time for a break. It's a psychotic break. Let's talk about it outside.
You must be Clove.
Yep. Let's go. Open the door. Let's go. Keep quiet.
Okay, he's back. And after a moment, after saying that, the bright blue eyes fade, and Aranis shakes his head. Huh? What? What's happening?
We're leaving.
What happened?
We're heading out.
I'll crack open the door.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, I'll start heading out.
Aranis will go back next to Marlo and walk with him as they go for the door. Just so they don't think he's actually trying something. Because he sees the tension. And as Marlo gets out the door, Aranis just looks back in for a moment. Told you to stay out. And then he just goes in, closes the door gently.
Alright.
Was there? I guess there would. No, there wouldn't be a you can't
This
walk
door,
from the
and
outside.
this door is the priest. We know that much.
I'm fairly sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard the breathing from in there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fast as possible.
Yeah, assuming nothing stops me.
Do you want me to take the lead? I still got a few minutes left on. I didn't even give this guy a name actually.
Yeah, you make sure.
Oh
it's
yeah,
safe.
you were just you were just the priest from Resident Evil 4 the whole time in my eyes. That's
it's
what you look
clear-
like.
No, I'm a little. I look more like the dungeon master from the D&D cartoon.
Okay.
Like I'm a short little doughy guy with like a very plain face.
Okay.
If it's clear, just cough loudly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Got it.
But what if
No.
he has a natural cough from like the dust?
I'll make my way down. Are these
risk.
two chuckle fucks still? doing
Yeah,
their
they
stuff?
wave to you and they say, "Hi, Father."
Oh yes,
We're
you
praying.
shh, and I'll like put my lips up and or put a finger up to my lips. but
Close your
you
eyes
just,
and count to 1,000.
And I wasn't told what to do if they were still there, so I'll just I say, oh, just be like,
You were
oh,
told to
you
cough.
two
You
are
were told to
still
cough.
here. Cough if they weren't there, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, did you give us an eerie token at all?
Nope. And I
Oof.
forgot to say I was gonna do one. I can't say, and I can't tell stuff to you.
Yeah, that's a
I was
little
gonna
late,
leave
yeah.
one. I was gonna leave one inside that room. It's fine.
Oh, good. Well, you have to
I-
come back up here to get us now, so you could.
It's
Yeah.
The moment's passed. We're on a limit. Yeah, he'll go over like, oh yes, well, wouldn't you know it that she was asleep, but I left my little note. So
Oh,
during
you sure took
your-
you took a while up there, Father. Did you get lost?
I couldn't quite find the right words.
Oh yes.
It's hard to really encompass all that she does for the community and the faith. So it's to be honest, I haven't really met her proper. Like I said, I came in late, so
Oh,
I was just trying
I
to
didn't
find the
realize
right
you haven't
words.
met the High Priestess. Oh, that's. We'll have to meet her.
okay, so I'll have
We'll
to
have to meet
rec-
her together in mass tomorrow. Bright and
I
early.
guess I do need. Oh, actually, bright and early, you say? Well,
Oh, yes.
maybe then.
First
well,
service
maybe I
and
will see you.
lunch, then second service, and then evening prayer.
Hey, save me a spot for all three. Am I right?
Oh, we would love to do that, Father. You can sit with us.
Great. I hope to see you there. And hopefully, I'm trying to vamp him. And
The
maybe
woman,
I'll,
the woman goes up to you. Father. You know what I do when I can't think of the words to say, Father? I pray.
What's that?
I pray.
Pray and you
God,
pray
you're
is
so
pray is all-
cringy.
Meanwhile, back to the people
you pray
upstairs.
like, all get out. You pray like all get out.
Oh, okay, that's the signal.
Father, you're being like this. The
Okay.
church is rather
Oh,
loud.
sorry,
We'll
just possessed.
I'll start
Roll.
sneaking.
Roll me.
prote-
Roll me deception. You have advantage.
Start having a coughing fit.
Oh, Father, are you okay?
Fake
Alright,
having a heart
roll
attack.
me, roll
or
me
something.
deception
No,
with
don't
advantage,
fake having a
Marlo.
Yep. Just a 5 though.
Ooh. Okay.
So,
Oh no, if they touch me, they're gonna know I'm not fat. Oh no.
All right. They have a -2.
Oh,
But that is a
what?
nat 20. Oleandra. Why is Oleandra selected? But they notice. Huh.
yeah.
these guys
Oh.
are just commoners, right?
Wait, who are all of you? What?
They're just commoners, right?
Father, these people
Punch.
just they followed you down the stairs. Who? Excuse me? Who?
I grab her by the head and I knock her head against the back of the bench. And same with that guy.
Oh my God,
Non-lethal.
Father!
Non-lethal.
Yeah, you knock him out too.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like.
I mean,
This is great.
just a dunk.
Dunk.
I would like everybody to roll me stealth at disadvantage.
Hey, I'm just rolling disadvantage normal.
Oh God.
26.
Hey, 26 for Marlo, and it's a group
Oh,
stealth
now I'm
check.
rolling 15s. Come on.
This is great. This is everything I was dreaming for.
No.
All right. Now everybody can roll me a perception check. Well, actually, Marlo, you're too far away.
Yeah,
You
I'm distracted.
three at the stairs can roll me perception.
14. Oh, is she coming?
Maybe we should just jump out the window.
The stained
Yours
glass
right there.
window.
We could.
Yeah.
We could pull an angel beats and just jump out the window.
A ground floor.
None of you hear anything.
Okay.
Right.
Oh God, they're so.
But there are
stealthy.
there are two knocked out people in the pews. There's like a blood stain on one of them. The plus side to these stained glass is that even if the guards are back, looking in, they're not going to see shit other than the pretty design.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
bailing.
kind
I'm
of
jumping out.
pull cloak over, just slowly walk out like nothing bad happened. Just casual, like.
There we go.
I
All
love
right, I'm going to
praying.
need y'all to just hang tight up here for 1 second. Because I'm going to roll to see how lucky y'all are. Because y'all took your sweet time going in and out.
Yeah, that's probably like a solid half
So,
hour.
Let's
Maybe
see.
more.
I mean, at least we got what we came for, but
We did. And now you've learned a little bit more about your party
I'm going
member
to say...
that might worry.
I'm going to say 60... No, I'll say 40 and below, you're good. 41 and above, the guards are already back.
Battle in
And
the
you're going to
streets,
have
let's
to...
do it.
You will have to adjust accordingly.
Ha-ha! That's good, right? Under a 40? We're good?
Yeah, you're good. You hear in the
Nothing
distance...
bad happens to our unnamed group.
You heard this is... I think I saw her go this way. Or him, or whatever the fuck... The perpetrator, they're this way!
The creature.
And as you get to the...
I feel like they'll know how to hide us best.
This
And
was
as
a
you
bit-
get to
this
the
was so
tavern...
fun. Like a glove.
This is a roller coaster of anxiety.
I love it. I love it.
As you get to the tavern...
Hey.
Oh, they're... I put them on the second floor of a tavern that doesn't have a second floor. Emma opens the door for you.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
I told you I was good at
Thumbs
this. How did it go?
Mostly well.
Let's get inside. Let's get inside.
By the way, I thought I heard something. Is everything okay?
Huh?
You keep talking, but I keep saying let's go inside.
Shade, I mean, Aranis is walking with I nearly said like 2 of my other characters' names there. Almost said Shade and Larkin. I'm like, no, wrong game.
All right. Emma will
Aranis
follow
will look at
behind, close and lock the door.
Shop's closed. Boom. Close the curtains and everything.
Your party member's like, oh, hey, how'd it go?
What
The
happened
image
in
of
that
the-
last few minutes? I can't remember.
I broke your lockpicks.
And you tried something
Bilston
really
will
stupid.
come out of his office to
Yeah.
greet you guys. And he'll say, well, you made it back in one piece. I trust it must have gone well then.
Didn't go terribly.
There are 2.
That's not reassuring.
We got what we needed. But
2 people are taking a nap in the pews.
yeah,
I see.
Don't worry, they only
Wow.
saw they only saw me, so it's okay.
They didn't even really see you.
They saw
true.
us briefly, but my face was covered, so.
Yeah.
bet.
we had-
but I'm a centaur, so I don't know.
They might think you're your sister or something. They might be like,
Maybe
"There was
I
a
could
centaur."
Well,
There's a...
cross-dressing as the disguise, and
Marlo will dismiss the disguise self as the visage hardens into like a wood-like texture. He just kind of starts peeling it off in like chunks. Ugh, feels good to be back in my own skin.
Yeah, but what happened in those last few minutes? I can't recall.
You tried to break the glass,
Mm,
and you were like, "He wants it. Why aren't you letting me take it?"
Oh, and you didn't recognize Clove.
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, you must be Clove," and yeah.
Aranis will take off the makeshift, just like face blindfold and all that.
Where's the goblin going?
Probably going out there to cover ground.
Okay.
You see, you'd have seen Bilston whisper something to that goblin, and the goblin in turn whispered something to Emma, and they both left.
Oh, are they going to take care of the napping?
While the guards are still looking for Emma, we're gonna take care of your little problem.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean by that, or do
You
I want
mean-
to know?
You
Well,
can tuck them in, right? Like in a bed.
whatever helps you sleep at night.
Clove is like visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, Jill looks a little
He's
upset.
broken into like a cold sweat.
Well, here's and I'll offer the letter that's just the one that's about sorry to hear about the Inquisitor halt operations and then try to get rid of them. Basically, I'll hand that over to him.
You handing it over to him, he looks at Dr. LaFane. Well, I'll be damned. Church is working with the coffin unit after all. Didn't expect that. He
Buffin unit.
puffs some smoke. Yeah. Nasty bunch. That's
Try a
gonna...
lozenge?
What? What's that?
Did they try a lozenge?
A lozenge?
Coffin, because the coffin. It was sorry,
I
bad
think,
joke.
yeah.
Oh. No, as in taps the
Yeah,
taps the floor. Put you in the ground.
I
Nasty
know.
bunch. Nasty bunch. Well, this is gonna be good enough to keep the guild here at least.
Alright,
Well, actually,
if you,
Koi, do you hand him your papers?
yeah, Jill's gonna walk up, but is definitely a little more tense and just says, "I don't agree with your methods, but here."
He takes the papers from you, like starts flipping through them. Oh yeah, this will do the trick. Good. He takes the papers, sort of like wraps them up, puts them. He like opens up his jacket and like kind of tucks them in. Well, you've definitely held up your end of the bargain, and I'll do the same.
Do you have any lodgings we can have for the night at least?
Yeah, we can help you out with that.
Thank you.
Thank you. The
So
city
what
is
do
going to
you-
be on a better path. We just have to figure out the best way to bring this information to light.
Hopefully not without too much bloodshed.
Well, it depends. But this should be enough to at least get some leverage over the church. Baby steps. Oh. You see.
I'm not
Wow.
trust our involvement will be, on a need-to-know basis.
Specifically, not.
Well, that's why we took care of the your sleeping friends in the church.
Like, take care of is in like he'll like do like
Please
the
stop
like,
mentioning them.
like that or
Well,
They're tucked in bed. Marla.
well, my friend,
They're-
consider yourself lucky that there's only 2 of them praying tonight. There can be as many as 20 or 30 some nights.
oh, because I can only do 4 people. Maybe.
Luck must have been on your side.
Do you have a sink?
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll walk Clove over to one.
Clove vomits.
Oh, there goes the
Eventually, Emma comes back. Goblin guy's still gone for a bit. When Emma comes in, like, so what did you get? What did you guys get? What's going on?
Dirt.
Bilson will say, well, Emma, appears you have the nose for this. You were right on the money. It's the coffin unit. Your old band is still at it. Emma will go, I fucking knew it. I told you it was them. Yeah, well, now we have the proof it's them. We didn't have the proof before. Like, so now what are we gonna do? Are we gonna... How are we gonna alert everyone? Well, we're gonna do it slowly and carefully. We can't openly wave this information around. The church will just deny it. But I think if we gather a little bit more evidence, we don't need much. We have the juice, right? Most of the juicy stuff right here, but at the very least, we can get one up on the church for once. They won't be able to get rid of us so easily. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll share some of this information with your sister, the Inquisitor. I might be a good person to let in the know.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway, good work. You can all sleep here for the night. We got rooms in the basement. Ham can show you. And if you need a discreet exit from the city, we can help with that as well. I'll get on rumors of your change of plans or path to the capital. You should be fine. In theory.
Right.
Is there anything else I should know about in regards to your heist?
I'll sort of rise from the sink. There was a locked chest we couldn't get into.
Okay.
And like a weird crown thing.
Probably some
Yeah.
Object of the church. What evidence did you leave behind?
Did we leave evidence?
A
No.
broken lockpick.
I know. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, broken lockpick.
That will most definitely confirm a break-in. Whereas if the papers were just gone, they could think, maybe they were just misplaced somehow. Lockpick, not much I can do about that. But it's not the worst. Did you take anything else besides these papers?
No.
No.
Good.
And I mean, to be honest, the place was
No.
a sky, so maybe the lockpick is just like, a bit of rusty metal.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a stretch, but
It depends who they get to open that chest after figuring out they can't open it with a key.
Yeah. We'll be
Regardless, I don't think it's enough to draw attention to you.
Exactly.
None
Yeah.
of us really look like thieves. So.
Okay. Bill, someone kind of like
Marlo.
chuckle. Sure. All right.
Marlo's like the most
You're-
sus of us all.
you're the Thieves Guild, right?
Well,
Well, you have an extra pair of lockpicks hanging around, we were borrowing. these.
I'll pay for those.
Oh, if you needed thieves' tools, I could have given you fucking thieves' tools. He goes over to this crate,
Oh, yeah,
opens
they
it,
probably have a
opens it
bunch.
up, and
He's
it's
like, "Do you know how many
piles of.
lockpicks we go
Yeah,
through?"
all right. Yeah. He gives Marlo and Clove each a thieves' tool set.
And
Oleandra's just like, excuse me, what happened to my thieves' tools? Well, you just have to give them to
they're
her.
Currently evidence in a break-in.
I'll pass mine over to
Oleandra's like, they're what?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Quoi?
Oh God, I heard.
Well, just
They,
a tip of one of them, but yeah. So you didn't sign your name on them or anything.
Surely, I hope not.
They're not
They-
perfume scented, right?
I got them engraved.
No, you
Oh,
No, I just
we're gonna have to travel separately. Sorry.
didn't.
I put my home address, my social security number, my
Oh no, we are doomed.
Well, that's all in Campion, so that's okay.
now word of warning. While you should be able to get to the capital now without the guild looking over your shoulder, once you get to the capital, you will be found almost immediately. They have eyes. The guild has eyes everywhere in the capital. Thieves
does
Guild
the
is probably one of, if not the strongest guild in the capital. And Lark, well, if he's sending assassins after you personally, and you defeated them, well, you might get a visit from the big man himself. So,
I know some people in.
it was nice knowing you.
Oh, in terms of the hierarchy, where's the High Inquisitor versus Thieves Guild? Do they intersect? If they know?
It's complicated. The Thieves Guild doesn't technically have a foot at the Imperial table. However, most believe, and I can neither confirm nor deny, that the spy master for the Emperor is a member of the guild.
Okay.
So, in theory, equal, but the guild and the capital, they have fingers everywhere. Kind of like, well, not as fanatical as the church here. They're more, what's the word? Covert, I guess. They lay low. But, as long as you stick together, you probably won't find too much trouble. But I'd be wary of splitting up.
Right.
Stick together. Okay.
Yeah, when you're in the capital.
All right. Who wants to be my buddy?
I look at the group, as I said before. I have good allies in the capital. My family probably help us with.
Yeah, well, you can have all the allies you need. It doesn't mean shit if Lark wants to find you.
Alright.
He could find a needle in a haystack at the bottom of the ocean.
Why is a haystack at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
That's a bad metaphor, I guess.
At least he's honest.
Regardless, I'm appreciative of what you've done here, and you're always welcome at this guild. So if you find yourself coming back to Cereus at any time, and you need anything, my door's open.
Thank you, Bilston.
Mm.
Hmm.
Good luck convincing Lark you're not worth killing.
I have my ways.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Well then, get some rest. You're gonna need it. And that is where I will call tonight's session.
Ooh!
Drama.
Ooh.
That was That was really fun.
Oh, so much anxiety.
Really led to the
Hey,
death of two innocent
that was really
people.
fun.
Anxiety,
I got-
almost like the music that's playing. That's what it's named.
Oh, perfect. Maybe it hits like a special chord that taps into your panic brain.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
good.
Oh gosh. Look, I'm just gonna keep repeating. They put them to sleep. They tucked them in. They're in bed.
Yeah, they're dead. They are
Clove
very much
isn't
dead.
Clove's not having a fun time.
It's okay, buddy. You're now a criminal for real.
No,
They did.
like, you know, at least in the other ones, he was getting scarred for like justice. But no, he was
This
just
is
getting...
justice in
Yeah,
Aranis's eyes. Well, like I said, Aranis is very anti-church. Mainly Solrata, who is like direct opposition to Anos, which he gets frowned upon by sun lovers, as I call them.
Sun lovers. Shakes
Darn
fist.
Sun. Man shakes fist at cloud and sun.
It's the Arthur Fist meme. Sun
yeah.
lovers.
There's just steam coming off the hand.
Too bad. When you said you were gonna smash the thing open, I'm just like, oh boy, here we go.
I'm fine with both
Clove
outcomes.
getting...
How did I roll 10 dice and not roll a 15?
That was
once?
tragic. That was pretty tragic.
Funny. That was so funny, but hey, it looks like that'll help us in the long run a little bit. But also, it was fun because I finally got to do an Azure Demon roll, which I was like, oh, if I'm feeling conflicted on something, and my monkey brain wants me to do it, I'll roll a d4. On a 1 to 2, Aranis is in charge. On a 3 to 4, it's the Azure Demon.
Yeah, but like we didn't have a chance to address that either.
Oh, it'll be better.
Well, we're getting
next
ready to.
session.
We kind of were
yeah.
like, yeah, that is a thing we have to discuss.
Probably in the basement before we sleep would probably be the best time to do it because everyone there.
Also, just a bunch of anxiety for all the stuff that Gel's just like, no, stop popping up.
It's tragic because none of you had identify, and I was even gonna give you guys a break if like I would have let you Arcana it if either Oleandra or she had identify, but neither of them had identify because they weren't with you, so I'd let you Arcana your way to the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't, so.
But we did pretty good though. So.
Well, that's one magic item I don't need in my items anymore.
Well, hold on to it. We might find a duplicate.
Nope, it's one of a kind.
Well, if we come back to Cereus, we'll break it.
I'm not.
Here. I'll say this because it would have been labeled. It was labeled as Circlet of the Solar Goddess. So.
Yeah, that no wonder Aranis wanted it.
Pretty cool thing. Oh well.
It happens though. We'll find more.
It would have made your lives more difficult.
I don't doubt it.
What, stealing a holy relic from a church?
Yeah, that would have been just like, oh boy, like now we add Inquisitors hunting you.
What if we just wrote like on the inside of it like Stinky, so when she put it on her forehead and she took it off, it said Stinky.
Well, you'd have to open the case without breaking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. No, look, my whole thing was just like I kind of just want to mess with the church, like steal their bell clappers, so they go to ring for everyone to show up and nothing makes a noise.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait to do more of those roles for Aranis because it's very fun.
But like, I got pillows and put them on the clapper or something. Just like tie pillows onto it. I can't yet run up walls, but one day.
Soon. Especially with those new monk updates. Cries. They're really good though.
All right. Well, that is it for the session. Let's raid. I've been watching RX recently. Let's raid RX.
Nice.
Hey.
He's
So,
just a good
goodbye,
barbarian.
chat. Thank you for watching. We are rating RX now. He is doing Kaizo Ironman, which I have been enjoying watching.
Nice.
Bye, chat. We are rating now.
Bye, chat.
I didn't tell them what to say,
Bye.
but that's fine. End stream.